Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Off the Books, episode 6. If you guys missed any of the previous episodes, it's already on our YouTube channel. Please go check it out. 1 and 2 are not on there because of technical difficulties, but all the other ones are on there. So please go check them out. Join our Facebook page, join our Discord, join our Instagram. Do we have anything else?
You took the first
Subscribe
one?
to our Twitch channel. No, the first one's still up there. The second one's not on there.
Okay, because you said 1 and 2 just
Yeah,
now.
I know, I was thinking about it and I was like, wait.
One was fine.
Yeah, 2 was horrible.
2 was bad.
2 was so bad.
2 was not a winner.
It's the episode we don't speak of.
I know, right?
Episode which shall not be named.
Does anybody have any announcements or anything?
Follow our Twitch, not subscribe. We're not affiliate
We're
yet.
not monetized.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You can't
Follow
subscribe.
our Twitch. Did you already post the Discord link?
No, actually, I'll do that right now.
Go ahead and join our chat and follow the link to our Discord and join up. We can talk to you guys. You guys can talk to us. Ask us any questions you guys need, and we'll make sure to get back to everybody. If you guys have any questions during the show, please go ahead and ask them in the comments, and we'll be sure to answer them after our break. What?
Still flare mode.
Quit making him nervous.
I'm so nervous.
Put the pretty filter back on him.
No, like every time we start, like my knees do shake. Like, yeah, I get stage fright like a motherfucker.
It's because you're doing all the talking in the beginning.
Well, it's just us, bro. It's just us.
And the entirety of the internet.
But I'm always
Yeah, I was like, what you mean the entirety? Don't
Look.
lift us.
We got like 41 views on one of our YouTube videos. That's a lot.
That is. It is.
It was just a look at Nate when you get nervous.
Only
No.
I feel like Will just watched it 33
41?
times.
We had 41?
Yeah, we have 41.
Oh, if we had like 9 more, we would have already been to the next step.
I feel like
What's
Will,
the next step?
I feel like Will
Well, we
just
would have
watched
got
it
a
33
t-shirt. I
times.
don't know who'd get the t-shirt though.
Oh.
We'll share it. Like, just send us an extra large, and we'll all wear it.
You're just gonna have like
This
big
is the
YouTube.
friendship shirt.
If you are bad, you go into the friendship shirt.
Until you can learn to get along.
Alright, so let's do a quick recap. Last we left off, our group had just left Scipia on account of being chased down by Lord Evergarden's men. You guys now have bounties on your, or 2 of you have bounties on your heads. Our halfling chef rogue and our human bard. Everybody else is just, what is it, collateral damage?
Guilty by association.
I'm
Guilty
fine.
by association.
I'm
They're-
fine.
As far as I know, they're all still
I'm
alive.
cursed.
Nobody's looking for me. I'm great.
After heading out, they met back up with Rodix, got some information from him. That was my dog. I apologize.
You didn't put on Air Buddies.
I did put on
You put it on,
everybody's.
okay, so we're
Yeah,
good.
no, everybody's is on.
She's enjoying the movie.
I know, she's talking to them. But we met back up with Rodix, got some information from him, got some new stuff, correct? Anybody got... found out that Reno's curse is not through an object, but from association.
I got the breakdown of my God Smiter weapon. Almost broke its stabbing demon skin.
Yep. Our barbarian buddy over here is now cursed.
I am cursed again.
Cursed twice.
But I control this one, I guess. Let's stop picking
And
shit up.
our druid got some words of encouragement from our wizard friend. So after leaving the house, we find ourselves in Halamore, a vast city in Elendria, or within the Elendria territories, where beast creatures and humans or beast creatures and humanoids all live in peace and harmony, where they till the soils, harvest, do everything as a community. And last we left off, our rogue here was trying to steal some of the food, got caught, and and we are now starting.
And real quick, to anybody who is watching, apparently ignore the glare off of my head.
Bro, it is like it is there. We don't need the lighting anymore. We just
Y'all can take turns, form a queue, and kiss my ass.
Alright. So we are now in Halamore. You guys got to witness some of the elephant folk here.
rifle looks smaller.
We'll start off with you,
It does.
Rogue.
At this point, after the thing, the elephant person guard came up to me, I pretty much called for him. I called him Papa and like hide behind him, like he's my father.
What do you do, Papa?
He's going to look down at it. You do know they have halflings here. They know you're not a child.
Kick.
You see the guard kind of lean down, crouches, get real close to you like a child. We do have halflings here.
Am I not small enough to be a halfling child?
No. And he
About 4
stands
inches
back
too
up, grabs back onto his spirit. Please do not take any of the food. They are for the soldiers. If you are hungry, visit the tavern and have a good day in Hellamore. And he continues to lumber off into the distance.
You see what happens when you don't threaten gods? They just leave you alone.
That is not true, obviously.
That's because you were stealing things.
Papa Willie
And,
over here,
you know-
grumpy as hell.
They didn't even. You didn't even get in trouble for taking them, technically. They didn't even take them from you. You know, a little bit of politeness goes a long way.
Lesson
Just
1 from
saying.
Daddy.
Before he
never
goes
knew my
homicidal
father.
murder hobo.
Alright, so what are y'all doing?
My father left before I was conceived.
Oh my god.
The mechanics of that.
Alright, so what are you all doing? We'll start with our druid.
And what time of day is it?
Midday.
Midday?
Yeah, 'cause we just got here, so.
I was like, I can't remember what. It's been a while.
Been a while.
Been a
I
while.
feel like we've been standing here for 2 weeks.
A little bit, yeah.
If you hurt.
It's just on the Skyrim, but wait.
Are any of like the guards nearby?
Yeah, there's a few. Just walking around patrolling, talking to some of the other citizens.
Any of the ones that just reprimanded our friend?
It was just one, and
Just the one.
yeah, he's lumbering off, not at a fast pace. You can catch up to him.
Oh. Excuse me.
Yes.
Would you mind if I just like druid craft a few of the acorns and stuff that you have on the ground to try and replace some of the things that she took?
Oh, absolutely.
She doesn't mean harm. She just gets a little excited when she sees fresh ingredients. She's a chef.
Ah.
And also, she likes to call that one Big Daddy. That's what that was from. But yeah, thanks.
Don't you go putting this curse on me! I've already got one!
You had to. 3 times you
I'll
get a
just go
t-shirt.
to that.
Shit's getting weird.
So I go and I just druid craft and I help some of the stuff grow that she took.
Okay. Along with some acorn trees, you see some orange bushes begin to grow, some lemon trees, and some other stuff. Like, you can tell that some of the seeds have just been tossed around so that they can grow on their own.
It's magical, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay. I think I totally smoothed it over for you guys. Good to go.
Oh god.
Orange bush.
Good old orange bushes. You know what I'm saying?
I know I like my oranges fresh from the bush.
Hey, it's a new thing, all right? My grove, we make up some new stuff. Wait till you see my moss.
Does it grow acorns?
If you watch carefully.
Wait and
That's
see.
where the explosive ones come from.
Explosive acorn moss.
If you watch carefully, when someone pisses her off, people sprout, plants from their heads.
Is it a potato tree?
Hey, what up,
We're
Melvin?
not supposed to be telling people that yet.
Okay, so what is everybody else doing?
Let's go in order around the table, I guess.
All right, Reno. What- you see everything that just happened.
What you mean clockwise?
I said around the table. I didn't say a direction.
I said clockwise.
Counterclockwise.
So what are you doing, Reno? Very interesting
I'm
party.
just dumbfounded at what I witnessed. You feel me? I gotta process this. Next.
You see him over there kind of spark a cigarette, just get secondhand embarrassment. All right, William, what are you doing?
I'm going to continue to the, what was it, the heavy trunk inn that we were heading to?
I think it was the heavy trunk. I forgot.
That's a good memory because I don't remember.
Yeah, like, I do believe that's what it's called, but
I don't-
I wouldn't have remembered that until you said it.
I don't have enough space to take my own notes, so.
Oh wait, I actually did write that down. It is heavy trunk.
Okay.
Looky there. I didn't even actually look at that. I did actually remember that. I remember all the useless shit, not anything I actually
Hey,
need.
anything useless is useful here.
Yeah, where we're going is pretty
Right.
useful.
Yeah, I'm just going to continue that direction.
All right. Daddy's girl?
We're gonna live this down.
No, this is gonna be a T-shirt.
Papa, don't leave.
Just my face.
No, it's gonna be Daddy's little halfling.
For some reason, there's going to be an accent over the A.
At this point, I'm just kind of like following, but I'm like keeping my eye out everywhere. At this point, it seems I'm being watched all the time.
Okay.
I am also going to go to the heavy trunk inn.
All right. Is everybody else going as well?
Yeah, I'll
And once I'm done, I'll go.
Okay. As you guys are walking around, you notice that these houses are very rustic. They're made out of material that doesn't look to be cured or have anything that would help it weather or help it retain itself from the weather. But they seem pretty sturdy. You guys continue your walk, noticing that there are tieflings, shifters. You see somebody change from one persona to another. Their skin, while they're changing, is bright white, almost bleached, as they morph into a different person. You see the elephant folk. You see some tabaxis that you're not too familiar with because you were never really raised with other tabaxis. But this seems like a very inclusive town. As you guys walk upon the Heavy Trunk Inn, it's a large building, various columns in the front. On the inside, you guys can see through the windows that it looks like a fine dining establishment. As soon as you guys walk in, you can hear a bell ring on top of the door, or from the top of the door. And as soon as you guys walk in, just a variety of different races, people getting along. The bartender doesn't look as stressed as Gerald from the Dagger's Edge.
The fairy.
Yeah, the fairy. Like, everything looks nice and peaceful here. You guys grab a table, sit down.
Yeah.
You guys take a minute, find a table, take your seats, and immediately a tall, bald man with scales on his arms walks up, has a little notepad. What can I do for you?
Oh, nothing for me, thank you. I am just going to relax for a moment.
Okay, anybody else? We got mead, we got meat.
You have a house special?
Yes, we do.
Can I have one?
Absolutely. So, writes down. You said.
Something to drink, please.
Ale, water, milk. We have some mead in the back as well. If you're
Go with that. That sounds good.
get some mead, sir.
Let's get some water.
Absolutely. And he kind of looks you over, sniffs the air. If you want, we also have a smoking section if you ever need.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Kind of lumbers back to the bar, hands the order, and you guys now have about 15 minutes to yourselves. So, anything you would like to discuss with one another?
I'd like to divvy up the gold that we got from the Knolls.
Okay. Do you remember how much gold?
I did, and then he said something else earlier, and I was like, shit, what was the actual number?
It was 100 because we were going to get 140. The guard kept 40 for his cut.
That's right, that's what it was.
Okay, so 100 split into 6
Or 6.
or 5. Sorry.
No, 4.5.
Count yourself there.
4.
Okay, so 25 a pop.
Yeah, I don't need the money. Split it amongst yourselves.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of kick my feet up and play a soothing melody on my drums.
Alright.
Performance.
Yes, sir. First roll in 2 weeks.
Make it a good one.
Oh.
So, I'm gonna use 1 bardic inspiration. So, 13.
13? Okay. You begin to play. You see some people kind of bob their head to the music, turn around, look at you, smile a little bit, and go back to what they're doing. But they seem to be enjoying it.
Well, it's more for anybody who's listening. I'm not necessarily trying to earn any money this time around. It's just
Yeah.
a shooting type of thing.
Free advertising.
Alright. So, you guys are sitting, drinking, and after a little bit, your food comes out. You got the mead. Reno, you said you didn't want anything, correct?
Water.
Just water.
Water? Okay. And you, the house special, is a very refreshing salad with salt and pepper sprinkled on top.
Nice.
I'm sitting here eating the fruit that I had taken and then popping out all the seeds and handing them to Ember. So she has stuff to druid craft.
Thank you. That is how that works.
Ember and Arcturus, as you guys are sitting, enjoying yourselves, you guys noticed a symbol across the way on a man who seems to be looking in your direction. Symbol is a large bullseye in a shield.
Oh.
Kinda under my breath. Bullseye Guild, near the bottom.
Yep. I'm gonna get up. And I'm gonna head over to the bar nearby where he is.
As you're walking, he sees that you're coming in that direction. He kind of stands up and goes to meet you halfway. Excuse me,
Yes, hello.
my guildmaster would like to have a word with you and your party.
Me and my party.
Yes, you and the folks sitting at the table. Would you please kindly follow me?
Who's your guildmaster?
Our guildmaster is Guildmaster Chris.
Have I met him before?
No.
How does he know who I am?
He has eyes and ears all over Narova.
Okay.
He wishes to offer you a deal.
Deal.
Yes.
For
Protection.
protection. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Head back to the table.
Quit playing with my drum and kind of lean forward.
Alright.
So, talk to the guy from the Bullseye clan, guild. I can't quite
Guild.
remember. Guild. Yes. He says that his guild master wants to meet with us, and that he has an offer for protection.
This is gonna come at a price, obviously.
This could also be
Yeah, sketchy.
Reno, what do you know of the Bullseye Guild?
Roll a history check.
This could also be a ploy to possibly get these two.
So I was thinking,
Because, you know, before we left, there was talk of them going to them to help collect
yep,
the sums.
that's exactly why we ran in the first place.
That's why we ended up with a backpack full of spaghetti.
10.
10.
Mm-hmm.
You know that the Bullseye Guild, you haven't really dealt with them personally, but you've heard some people talk. They're not as bad as what others say. They're usually very honorable about their deals, and their guildmaster, Chris the Powmaker, is known for his ruthlessness, but only when needed.
Yep. I reiterate all that.
The name.
Oh.
Oh no! What did we decide? Chris the
Chris the
Corpse
corpse piler.
Piler? Chris the Corpse Piler. Sorry,
Okay.
I said Powmaker.
Chris the Pile Maker.
I am so sorry, Chris.
Chris is like, you.
Oh man.
Nah, they're a little kind of by any means necessary, but honorable, you know?
Okay, so you don't think he would?
Their reputation is worse than
Okay.
what how bad they actually are. From so I've heard. That's just word of mouth, you feel me?
Yeah.
Well, I would say, if anything, have them meet us in a public area. It discourages everyone from being aggressive.
It's true. Okay, I'm gonna head back over.
Okay.
So where is it that he wants to meet?
In the town square.
In Town Square?
Yes.
Broad daylight?
Yes.
A lot of people?
Yes.
Sounds good. Okay.
this.
Okay, I head back and I tell them about it. You guys ready to go?
I mean, right now?
Oh, well, yeah.
Can I finish this drink?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just like motion him like, oh, yeah, we're cool.
3 hours later.
Hey guys, let's go.
And eternity later.
And that was the end of the campaign, guys.
Alright, finish mine up.
Okay. Alright, you guys finish up your meal, your drinks. You guys begin to head out. As soon as you guys get up and walk, you notice the man at the bar gets up, tries to run past you to lead you. Along the way, 3 other people stand up, and as they move and shift through their clothing, you can see the guild mark on some of the other effects that they have, such as a sword hilt, a shield on their back, a crest on their shirt, stuff like that. So you guys leave the heavy trunk in and begin to make your way to the town square. As you guys, it's not a far walk, it's about maybe a 5-10 minute walk. But as you guys begin to approach, you begin to see more and more of the Bullseye Guild symbol.
Shit, this whole town is filled with Bullseye members.
Well, the bright side is this is not the territory of Everguard. They start the problem here. We don't necessarily have to win. We just have to hold them off long enough.
You guys begin to get close to the town square, and there you can see a large gathering of people. They're not all like, their attention isn't at the center of the town square, but you see that they've gathered there for some reason. As you guys get closer, you get to wade through the crowd. You notice that every single person here is part of the Bullseye Guild. Each one has a different marking somewhere. Some have tattoos, but it's mostly beast folk. Beast folks, some tieflings. There's maybe 1 or 2 humans that you guys see. Elves, dwarves, all manners of races, and all of them look like they are highly skilled at what they do. Soon you guys wade through into the center of the crowd, and you see a large man wearing a bear head on his, I cannot speak tonight. Wearing a bearskin
English.
cloak, a red tunic, and particularly nice shoes.
They're like a symbol on the side of your shoes.
Are they limited edition? Do they have C's on them?
What does that check mark mean?
Does his immaculate red garb have a C with another smaller C just inside of it?
No, it has the Bullseye Guild symbol.
Yep.
As you guys approach, holds out his hand. Welcome. And as soon as he stands up from where he was sitting, he is much larger than he appeared. About as big as William and almost as tall as Ember. As he lumbers over, you must be the targets of that bounty, correct? You two?
I was unaware of any bounty on my head. Perhaps you could inform.
Well, he reaches into his pocket, pulls out 2 posters, and holds them out.
No, it looks nothing like it. I don't see the resemblance.
You really don't. It's a very crude drawing of a man with white braids, and some of the identifying features are the drums, the rapier, and
I mean, I see
the
a
nice clothing.
similarity, but that is clearly not me.
They never get the nose right.
Yours is more well drawn, as you are more well known.
It's because I can fit your whole body on the paper.
So what does it say on both of them? Like, is there different reasons for each wanted poster, or are they the same?
From what you know about bounty posters, they don't really give a reason. It usually just says dead or alive or dead, and it gives you the price. Think of like a One Piece poster.
Just has a money symbol at the bottom.
Yeah.
I was going with the avatar photo of Tom. Just really fancy trouble.
That looks nothing like me.
Can I glance at both of these and
Yep.
see if it says that they're wanted dead or alive?
It says alive. So, I don't know if you've heard about the Bullseye Guild, but we usually take on bounties to reinforce our ranks. Now, we usually take the bounties to the client, we take the money, bolster ourselves up, but an anonymous source has contacted me and has asked me to keep you two alive. Keep you safe from Evergarden. So I told her I would offer you a deal. So he places a small amulet on the table.
I'm not touching it.
This is a charm of divination protection. Take this, diviners cannot know your whereabouts. However, we only have one.
They have a better picture of me. You take it. I can change my form in a bit.
As soon as you try to take it, he snatches it up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a deal, not just giving this to you. This is a very valuable object.
What do
Sorry
you
about that.
want?
She's a thief.
Oh, I can see.
I'm a retrievalist.
We will offer this to you for 500 gold. Or you can do a task for us, or you can join our guild.
What's the task?
We have varying tasks, from subjugation to assassination to retrieving items of from the old times and such and
Retrieving's
such.
more my expertise anyways.
I would need to know more. The last time we tried to retrieve an item, it had a bounty on her head and people looking for someone who looks like me.
That is also true.
So, will you guys be working off the day? Or would you just rather leave? We can give you a 2-day head start before we start hunting you.
Is it possible that we work until we have the money to pay off the debt?
You would have to take on a job that would be of equal or more value to this amulet.
Well, seeing as I do not need the amulet and the lady who made the deal with you,
I haven't made
I
a
can
deal
reach
yet.
her within 2 days. You would be more hard pressed to retrieve me from her.
I do not follow anybody, and I do not bow to anybody. This was a favor asked from a friend of mine, and I told her that you were looking to
Wait,
earn a couple more gold.
did you say her?
Yes,
Who was her?
that is on a need-to-know basis, and the only people that need to know are me and your friend here.
I know she would very much value whoever this is that look like alive.
She would, and I would have to apologize furiously to her if we happen to claim it. But like I said, if you choose to refuse the offer, you have a 2-day head start. Nobody would bother you until then.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm quite full up on being hunted.
I'm taking a 15. I'm thinking about this.
It goes back. It goes back
23
20 minutes
minutes
later.
It's hard to get up.
We can't be broadcasting this.
Unless they just throwing that out on the internet.
They're gonna piss off the corpse smiler.
So, I mean, if we think about this rationally, they're a very big guild. That's a lot of people searching for us all over the place.
Yeah, rumor has it they're nationwide.
Nationwide. They're like
Do
a
we
corporation?
do we want them on our side?
Different brand. Different brand.
I honestly think it's probably best to take this, but I don't have 500 gold.
It was 500.
That's what I said, 500
Oh,
gold.
I thought you said 100.
No, it's 500. I have nearly 100.
Oh, we have to pay 500 gold for this?
Either pay 500 gold.
I
or
would say
we
see what they want
do
us to do
jobs.
first. I am not
Okay.
trying to dig any more holes as far as
We should find out what kind of
nations upset.
job is
Yes.
available.
So what kind of jobs are we talking about?
No, we have an assassination job for a town near here. Some of the others are reluctant to take it because of the post-assassination that comes afterwards.
Who is it and what did they do?
Yeah.
They are a tyrannical lord in one of these towns, and in order to
Oh, let's
throw-
pause there. You said Lord.
Yes,
Okay, continue.
but if we assassinate him, we are also tasked with finding a new leader. Technically,
But
we
there's
must.
someone else.
Wait, so
that-
they're just making the assassins do all the work.
Yes.
For assassins, not politicians. What?
Oh, we're not asking you to be politicians. We're asking you to be a recruit.
What? Any other jobs? That's the only one.
We have that. We have some subjugation quests for some lizard folk that live near the area that have been causing problems, or some of the shifters and lycanthropes that have been raiding some of the towns nearby. We have one where you have to kill a vampire who lives in one of the oldest castles in my robot.
That sounds like a job for you.
Do we keep anything that we find?
I don't care. We
That
do the
sounds
job,
like
we
it's
get paid, and
worth
that's it.
500 gold right there.
I could see that.
Oh,
Maybe
man.
like make our way up to a vampire.
The vampire job pays 1,500 gold.
Let's make our way up
I've
to
done
the
hundreds of
vampire.
bounties. I
I
don't know
mean,
about you.
Have you
How
fought a
much-
vampire?
how much does the tyrannical
Hundreds.
lord
I can't remember.
pay?
That's worth
Who
1,000
hasn't
gold.
killed him?
1,000?
We could
1,000. 8,000.
What? I said 1,000.
Oh, I thought you said 2. I can't
What,
hear over
what
these.
are you hearing tonight?
Clean
I
clean,
think you need any more
clean.
energy drinks.
He's just over there just buzzing. That's why you can't hear
Sponsored
anything.
by Alani.
Not really.
Not really. Not
For
really.
legal reasons, that's a joke.
Hey, can we blur my face for the impending lawsuit?
I swear, no, like,
That's not what happened. No, it's not.
Say, for legal reasons, that's a joke.
I need a Witpro voice for you to turn off all these lights.
It wouldn't matter.
They can't see you anyways. The blinding glare.
Fuck you.
No, just here, suck on that helium balloon.
So, are you guys?
I vote for the tyrannical lord.
Yeah, I vote for
wait,
Karen.
you vote for assassination?
Yep, I do.
So you would rather take on an entire city guard for an assassination than kill a
Well,
vampire?
he's terrorizing his town, right?
I mean, y'all talking about like this is the only two options. There's still subjugation for like lizard folk and lycanthropes.
And there's also retrieving.
I just don't like how subjugation sounds.
And assassination is better?
Bend someone to your will or murder the shit
Yeah,
out
like
of them.
what?
I mean, I'm for assassination. Any decision that's made, I feel like whatever happens, I will get out alive.
I just don't know how I feel about going after a vampire right now.
I definitely vote not the vampire.
Yeah, it's like
No.
a little sucky.
Let's
I
stay
don't
away
know.
from curses for at least
Yeah.
a
You're already
fucking day.
I thought you were collecting them.
He kind of. You see Chris kind of lean in. You can also join us.
I'm still on my 15.
Yeah, that is a pass for me. I do not wish to join the
Yeah, not right now. We got a lot going on. There's a lot on my plate.
Oh, we know.
Oh.
You do.
Yes.
Pretty sure you don't know everything, but
The run-in with Evergarden, the perspicacious goblins, Dagger's Edge. We've been following you for quite some time.
oh, okay.
So we've
Interesting.
been.
Wait, we almost died like a few times.
So we've been in
Not
your
that I've seen.
radar for a while then.
Taking any damage, actually?
The closest damage I think you've taken was from the anomaly that attacked your friend here and froze his shoulder.
most damage I've taken.
I didn't take
myself.
damage.
What's my
I didn't even
damage
see that,
for what
remember?
you did?
Almost
I didn't even
forgot
see it,
about the
remember?
fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're over
I
and
think Krystal's done more damage to teammates throwing ice knives at
No,
point
she
blank
hit herself.
range.
Yeah.
Oh, that was once. That was once. He did the same thing.
We talking
Without
about?
you willingly hit us.
Oh yeah, I get to choose who has to make that
Yeah,
save.
and
By
you
the way.
willingly hit us.
So,
You chose
real-
all of your teammates.
Real quick, as a monk, if you hit somebody with your bare hands, you can use a key point to do another hit, right?
See,
So wouldn't it make sense to like tap one of your teammates and then get multiple hits off of another creature? Because you have to land the first hit, right?
Love that.
They have to be the same target.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I didn't know.
I was
figured that's-
confused.
that's
It's
not-
not-
it's
it's
not
not
like it's not like
yeah, like
Be powerful.
Right?
just stand next to me. I'm gonna poke you periodically.
So, do you guys want to subjugate some lizard folk?
I would
I'm
almost
for
say.
assassination.
I'm down for
the Lord.
assassination.
The overlord?
You see Chris kind of sit back in his chair. Like I said, you have 2 days to make a decision.
And this retrieval job you mentioned before.
Well, he said no more cursed objects.
That's just him.
Okay, well, you go do that job by yourself. Let's go assassinate him.
Yep.
Relax.
Crimson. Alright.
Okay, we'll
Okay.
talk about this, but I guess we'll just go back to the
Yeah.
tavern.
Let's go back to the
So right quick, it's 2 days to decide. So we actually have like more than 2 days to assassinate. I'm hoping, right?
Oh no.
Oh, we have 2 days to assassinate this man.
No, you have about a week to assassinate if you
Okay.
choose to take the job. You have 2 days to decide whether or not you want to take the job.
Yes,
Then
yeah.
you have 2 days to let us know before.
So we have a 4-day head start.
No,
Wait,
Within
I
that 2
took
days-
the sign from somewhere else.
within the 2 days you have time to decide, and we have time to prepare the hunt. So
For us.
yes.
So basically, as long as we let them know in 2 days, they don't come after us.
Remember a couple weeks ago when I was just sitting in that tavern minding my business?
I'm fully aware.
I feel like
Has
things
that
have
even
really
been a
spiraled
week?
downwards.
Right.
since
I
I
know,
met
right?
all of
Like-
you.
Has it even been a week?
It's been a shit
No,
show
it's been
since
like
I met
4
you
days.
guys. Oh my
I
gosh.
feel like everything has really spiraled outwards since I started talking to you people.
Tell me about it. I lived by myself most of my life.
I'm walking off and going to the tavern.
Yeah, head into
Alright.
the tavern.
I need a drink.
As soon as you guys begin to walk towards the tavern, you see Chris put up his hands, and the crowds part to make way for you.
He has this whole town in his control.
I'm sure he has many, many more everywhere else too.
As you guys are walking, he kind of calls out, "By the way, your stay at the tavern is free. It's on me."
Thank you.
Oh, finally a break.
It doesn't feel like a break.
Maybe not mentally.
I feel like a tool right now.
Me too.
We've been a tool since day one on this journey.
So you guys head back to the tavern. You guys going to grab the same table, which is still empty.
Do the tables look like toadstools or anything like that?
No, just normal wooden tables.
No, we always get that table. You know, like in Friends, how they always got that.
No, that one couch, right? Yeah.
Don't watch
Reserved.
Friends.
It's reserved.
Just by the way.
Spoiler.
Sure.
No, I really don't.
Yeah, totally.
Friends is not fun.
He doesn't watch
Friends is not fun.
He's
It's-
never
it's
seen
really
Friends in
not.
his
Take
life.
take the laugh track out, and I'll promise you, you won't
I
laugh
grew
in a
up with
day.
my mom watching
Like-
that show, and I'm just like,
I love it.
I'm just kidding. It's for some people. It's not for me.
Alright, so you guys make a burst.
Okay, so we got 4 options, right?
Hmm?
We got assassinate. We got
lizard folk,
subjugates.
lycanthropes,
We got vampire.
and the lycanthropes.
And then we got run. Well, subjugate was the lizard and lycanthropes.
Two different ones.
I thought it
One
was
was
together.
for the
No.
lizard folk that have been
Okay.
raiding, the other was shifters
Well,
for
then-
lycanthropes.
We got 5 options. Because then the other one is to run away. Oh, and no, there's 6.
Well,
Join.
the reality of it is if we decide not to do any of these, there's no bounty on your heads. There's no reward for taking.
I know, but I don't feel good leaving people like the jaws of a lion.
Speak for yourself.
I mean, Reno, you do you, man. You've already abandoned us once.
And
You lied to us.
whose fault was that for having
Want some
never
fries with that
experienced the
salt?
city?
So you want some fries with that salt?
Well, obviously running is definitely out of the question.
Yeah, so we take out running. Pretty sure none of us want to join.
I will
No.
not do
Yeah,
that.
so we're gonna take that off. the
I didn't
table.
join the Thieves Guild. I'm not joining anything else.
I'm sorry. Say what you had just said.
I did not join a Thieves Guild.
Okay.
So we
Okay.
got assassinate, lizard folk, lycanthropes, vampire.
Based on the skills that we all have together, we should make our decision on what we could most readily do.
I don't have the most confidence in fighting a vampire.
Okay, this is fair.
And
Anyone else feel like super confident fighting a vampire?
Well, it depends on how old the vampire is.
Well, he
How
did say
young?
he lived in the oldest castle, yeah, so.
And-
You
Yeah,
might have
but
just moved in 2 days ago.
If I move into a castle that's been abandoned for 1,000 years, then I live in the oldest castle.
Mhm.
This is
It doesn't mean he's been there for 1,000 years.
But
It's true.
he's a vampire, which means at any moment he
Also-
can turn people.
The assassination was 1,000 gold. The vampire was 1,500 gold. Which means I'm gonna say it's a little more dangerous. There's that.
The assassination is just technically one person.
So
And
assassination.
we could all put our skills
Well,
together.
Theoretically, it's to kill one person, but if he were that easy to kill in the middle of this city that he reigns over, then someone else would have done it already.
He did, however, say that he was a tyrannical lord, and you, my friend, are quite good at convincing people. We could probably gather some support.
We can put our resources
What's that?
together.
I just thought about something. I'm sorry.
Does that mean
Seduce the tyrant.
No, I was just thinking it was like, because I know I said that they need to put somebody else on as the leader. You saying that, I was like, oh, I hope
No.
they don't make him the leader.
No. I got other shit to do with my life. I am not running a city.
I guess we could go. You guys want? We could go after some lizard folk or some lycanthropes.
Was a reward for those?
I didn't
You
even
mentioned it?
ask. I didn't ask.
I'm sure that there would
Infiltrating
be.
the city would be possible to assassinate the Lord.
Hmm?
Between her ability to get into places unseen and my ability for distraction, the warrior's ability to hold people at bay, we haven't seen you do anything but drink and hit us.
He picked up that knoll with his weird projectile arms.
He did. He smacked him a few times.
I have
Well-
connects anywhere I go, so.
But I understand that. And then with your plant support,
I don't know.
Exploding acorns.
Exploding acorn.
She did turn into a wolf when we fought
your
wolves. That
strange
was
bouts of spontaneous laughter.
Can turn into a wolf.
You do laugh a lot.
I do. I like to
Who
laugh.
are you and why are you here?
I'm the voice of the world.
I think we would be able to assassinate him fairly easily. And then the rewards we take from his keep before we make our exit.
This is also true, and even if we have to instill a new government, like I said, you are quite good at talking to people. I'm sure we could come up with something. We'll talk to people. We'll make it a committee. They can rule by council.
What
I
do you
don't
think?
know. I'm throwing things out here.
I like that.
What do you think?
Giant free-for-all in the center of the city. Whoever wins is the new king.
That was a lord.
Whatever. But
Close.
I would say the assassination, but what do you all think?
The assassination is going to probably be easier bet here, but then again,
I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm scared of vampires, which is why I want to go fight the vampire.
Well, the downside I'm thinking to the other three is we are still being hunted by gnolls of Zenora.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't feel like they respect kingdom lines. The other three are out in the open. They could show up at any time.
It's true.
This is very true.
True.
Had not thought of that. Fuck.
do we know where the lord is living, by the way? Because what if?
Well, I'm pretty sure once we tell him we want it, he's gonna give us all the
Because
details.
I have a bad feeling.
You didn't say.
They're the same.
Then why would he offer two different jobs for two different amounts of gold?
There's no telling. It's just a bad feeling.
I don't feel like they're the same. I feel
I
like
would
they're
highly
in
doubt
two
it.
separate locations.
Because he did say the vampire.
Otherwise, he would have
oldest
said
castle in the
assassinate
area.
this tyrannical vampire lord
That sounds
for
awful.
2,500 gold.
Sounds awful.
And he did say the Lord was in a city nearby. But
Yep.
The city could also. Never mind. But anyways, let's just
I understand where you're coming from, but I think you're grasping at straws here.
It is a little difficult for me to hear you when you talk out of your ass. It's very low.
Alright, well, Reno, what do you think? What do you want to do?
I'm all for an assassination.
Assassination? Alright. Assassination it is.
Let's collect your acorns.
Yes.
Okay, you guys gonna head over there?
You guys want to head over now?
Well, I-
Might as well. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Get up and go.
As soon as you guys get up, you guys begin to leave. You see two other people get up from the table and leave the establishment as well.
at them? Did they have bullseye crests on them?
Give me a perception check.
What is my perception? Not bad. That's 20.
Yeah.
Just making sure that there wasn't somebody else following us this time.
Okay. Sorry. You guys make your way to the center of town. Same scenery as when you guys left about 20 minutes ago. Large group of people, and as soon as they see you, begin to part, making a small trail for you towards Chris. That was quick. You guys came to a decision already?
Had a quick little powwow.
Sounds like it. Then he pulls out a scroll and holds it out. I'm assuming the assassination, from what my men tell me.
You
Before it
guys
gets out fast.
definitely following us. I'll take the scroll.
Alright. Hands you the scroll. All the information you need is on there. Go with the blessing of the gods.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You see the people begin to start dispersing as soon as the scroll is handed off.
I'm gonna open the scroll and look at it.
Gives you a bare description of what's to be done. It's within the city of Vanise. It is Lord. What did I? Sorry.
Damn these lords, they all have
I
different
know.
difficult names. God.
I forgot how I spelled it.
Lord, L-O-R-D-E.
Lord A? Lord A?
Lord.
Lord. It is Lord Credence.
Credence?
Credence.
Credence.
Yeah, Creevanc.
Credence.
He, from the description, says he is a short, stout fellow, a dwarf, who's been reigning over there for about 5 years. Since his rule, a lot of the landed gentries were kicked out of their land, make way for some of his people. The town itself is going downhill. He's letting other people come and take from the town what they please, making sure that whoever opposes him is executed for treason, and he follows no guidelines to the Elendria territories. The town you guys are looking for is about a 5 days walk from where you're at. On horseback, it is 2.5. And the reward for it is 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold.
It specifically states on there that if you choose to undertake this task, you are also tasked with finding a new leader for the town.
Doesn't specify what kind of leader.
It gives you suggestions on who. And the suggestions are... Margova, who was one of the landed gentries who decided to stay in town. There is Arcifer, who is one of the town guards who holds a high reputation there. And then there is Juniper, who was an elf who decided to go there in order to help out the town, but was imprisoned.
Wow, that's some shit, isn't it? Try to do something nice.
Are we gonna have any trouble getting into this town?
No, open gates.
Okay. Okay.
Should we try
So
something?
before we set out, I'm gonna
March.
switch out my nice
Go,
clothes
uh,
for my shittier ones.
It's like Van
was
C.
it the
Also,
town?
do you guys want to like spend the night here since it's already paid for, and then head out in the morning?
I'm assuming the guild has horses to spare.
Yeah, I was gonna see if we could find a carriage service.
They do, but you would have to pay. Most of the things here, if you're part of the guild, you get it for a discount, but since you're not, no discount. So,
You can only use the discount with certain forms of payment
Yeah.
anyway.
Is it 10% discount?
just covers the taxes.
Okay, just yeah. yeah.
Just physical and rubies.
It's a
you know what
small
I'm
red card with a bullseye on it.
So, do you guys want to spend the night here, or did you guys want to head there and spend the night there?
Oh, what? It's midday.
It's midday.
Getting close to evening.
We might as well catch up.
I'll say
I was
spend
gonna
the
say,
night
this,
here.
This place is at least nice.
Imagine the taxes over there. With the, like
I
a
know.
tyranny.
Yep, exactly.
What was the name of the
The
city?
town?
Yeah.
It was Vanise. Vanis.
Yeah, I got that right. I almost got it right.
Okay, so you guys are heading back to the heavy trunk inn to
I was guessing.
rest?
Absolutely.
Very nice.
Okay. As soon as you guys get back to the tavern, you guys go to the reception desk, ask for rooms, and she gives you options. You guys have the suite, which is 10 gold coins per night, and it is a.
I do believe the guild leader said he was going to cover the costs.
Exactly.
But I'm giving you guys the options.
Oh, okay.
So the suite, 10 gold. 10 gold, which has 6 bedrooms. It is the largest room here, or in any other tavern within the town, and comes with amenities such as baths, bathrooms, an actual living quarters. Then you can stay there if you guys pay 100 gold as a resident.
Oh.
You guys also have the single bedrooms, which are fairly cheaper, which is 10 copper, or 1 silver a night, which have the basic amenities: bed, closet, and bathroom. So are you guys going to take the suite or
Oh,
the single bedrooms?
absolutely.
Which one's paid for?
All of them.
They're all paid for?
Yeah, so you can choose whichever one.
I feel like we'd be biting too much off if we do this suite.
It's gonna take a single room with a window.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be added to our tab.
I think the less we take, the better. I have no problem sharing a
I
room.
mean, Reno, if you want to go and take all 6 rooms, I mean, go for it.
I mean,
One for each job.
I just figured y'all was tired. I'm sure you're tired of having curses. I'm sure you're tired of being in cities. I'm sure your fingers are getting itchy.
Alright.
I got nothing for you.
Just gonna take a room.
Okay. So as soon as you guys enter the single bedrooms, they are very nice. Finely woven linen. The beds aren't straw beds; they're actually soft, almost like Tempur-Pedics.
Okay. Nice.
There's carpets on the floor. The window has an amazing view of the city. You guys are on the 3rd floor, and it smells like vanilla in each of the rooms.
He's like gross.
No, like, smell of just pure vanilla is too much for me.
Fancy, fancy.
It's your feline senses.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want to do before heading to bed, or
Meditate for 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep now, but I'm gonna wake myself up in the middle of the night.
I'm gonna sharpen my knives and get kind of prepared for anything and everything.
okay? Sharpening up. All right. William, you doing anything?
I'm just kind of sitting there, willing my fingernails to grow and then retracting them back. This is fucking weird.
Bet you he can do the same.
Probably.
Ember, you doing anything?
I'm just gonna stare out the window and reminisce about my own grove and go to bed.
Reno, you said you're meditating for
30 minutes.
30 minutes? Okay. Sleep comes to you all peacefully, and you guys wake up the next morning to birds chirping at your window.
No, I was gonna sleep through the night.
Okay, what do you want to do?
So, middle of the night, everybody asleep.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go ahead to the window and open it up.
Alright.
And second floor.
Yep.
So I'm going to.
Oh, 3rd floor. 3rd floor.
So I'm going to step out the window and feather fall my way to the ground.
Okay. Land safely. What are you doing?
So I'm gonna shoot my mage hand back up to the 3rd floor and kind of close the window.
Okay, easy enough. Both are one of them's a cantrip, the other one's a 1st level.
Yep.
Alright.
So I'm going to go ahead and sneak my way through the streets. How empty are they? How empty are the streets?
Pretty empty of normal people. There's some of the guards patrolling.
Okay. Well,
Trying to hide from them?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull my cloak down and stealth.
Okay.
Take one more of my bardic inspirations. So, all in all, 12.
12? Alright. So, what are you trying to do?
I am going to check out some of the places around the town. So, do they have any of like the larger communal housings, like a guild location for the Bullseyes?
Yeah. It's one of the largest buildings in the city. It doesn't take you long to find it, actually. You go skulking around for about 10 minutes, and then you see this large marble building with the Bullseye Guild symbol right out front. About 3 stories tall, windows on each floor. The smell of meat and food can be smelled from the first floor, where the lights are still on.
Okay. I'm gonna step out of the shadows as I approach the building and go up to the front door.
Okay. You go up to the front door. No resistance. Nobody seems to be bothering you.
Okay. So I'm gonna go in. What's it look like on the inside?
Beautiful. Everything is very organized. Everything is looks like it was decorated with guests in mind. Where everything is in its place. No diamonds are showing. There's various items in glass cases, such as weapons, shields, tomes. Some of the people there are a bunch of people actually sitting down in the lobby area, just talking, enjoying themselves.
I'm going to approach them. I need to speak to Chris. Is he around?
Oh, the boss upstairs sleeping right now.
I have some questions that I would like to ask you in something more private from the people I was with.
You might have to do that in the morning. Boss doesn't really take visitors after the sun goes down. If it's very urgent, I can go.
Wake him up. There are some things we need to discuss.
Kind of shakes his head, pulls out a stone from his pocket. You see him whisper into it. After a few seconds, you can hear a faint voice coming back to it as he puts it to his ear. Whispers back, puts it back to his ear. He'll be down in about 5 minutes. He told me to lead you to one of the chambers. Follow me.
Okay.
And he begins to lead you upstairs. And upstairs is just as beautiful as downstairs. Tapestries all over the wall. Various busts of famous heroes that came from this guild. None that you recognize, though. And walks you into a very secluded room with a fireplace, 2 chairs, and it looks like there are fresh brewed tea already there.
Okay.
Please, have a seat. The boss will be here in about 2 minutes.
Alright. So, lean up against the wall.
Okay. Doing anything within the 2 minutes?
Just wait.
Okay. After 2 minutes, door opens up. You see Chris walking in. He has cut off trousers towards the knees. Looks like he was wearing a sleeping shirt. You needed to see me?
Yes, I had some questions.
Sit down. Goes over there, takes a seat, begins to pour the tea. What questions did you have?
What is Kikimora's interest in me so far as she spent a little money to further my career, but nothing is so special as to hire or request a favor from a guild as large as yours. I do not like being manipulated.
I have no idea. She just asked me to keep you alive. I told her I'd do my best. My best was the offer.
How well do you know her?
Well, we go far back. I was actually born in the city of Alendria. I grew up there. She was a girl at the time I met her. She grew up to be one of the lords there.
I feel like her plans for me are no better than Lord Evergarden's. She spent a little bit of money on me. It makes no sense why she would take such an interest.
She could be doing it for her own interest. She could be doing it because somebody else asked. You never know with her. Very secretive. Ever since she took the title of Lord, she hasn't really told me much. The only time we keep in contact is through various jobs.
I just wanted to know if there was anything more you could tell me, but it does not appear that if you can, you will, or if you know at all. So I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me. Aside from my party, I don't exactly know as much about it as you.
Well, if you want, you can offer us a job to do some spying.
How much?
Depends on what kind of information you're looking for. If it's just basic general information, about 50 gold. You're looking for something more concrete, more dangerous to get, about 100. You're looking for her deepest, darkest secrets, it'll cost you 5. Because at that point, we're losing then.
How much would it cost to know more about what exactly her interest is in me?
Seems like personal business. We'll call that 200.
We'll discuss it further upon the success of the assassination.
Sounds good to me.
I will go ahead and leave and head back to the inn.
Alright. Again, no resistance as you leave. Even as soon as you walk out the guild, you see some of the town guards patrolling. Some of them wave at you. Doesn't seem to be a curfew here. Head back to the tavern.
Yeah, well, I will try and go into stealth and then climb my way back up to my window.
Okay, roll for stealth and then athletics.
Okay, so for stealth, 16. Athletics 19. I'll take a 12 on the athletics.
Okay. Easy enough to climb up there. And there's various footholds, part of the building that you can use.
Okay. So mage hand the window back open, close it as I get back in, and then sleep till morning.
Okay. Again, sleep comes to you all easily. No dreams, except for some various scenes from your past or from your life that kind of fade from memory as you guys wake up. Birds chirping. It is now morning. You guys don all your equipment. Begin to head downstairs. Okay, anything else you guys want to do before leaving the tavern?
Get some food.
Breakfast to go.
Breakfast. Yeah,
Okay.
breakfast sounds good.
All right, what is everybody ordering? Essentially, you can order pretty much anything from here.
Biscuits and eggs.
You got that.
I was the same. Biscuits, eggs, bacon, and probably some type of greenery of some sort.
Okay. William?
Go biscuits and sausage gravy. God damn, that sounds good. Right?
Reno?
We starve ourselves.
Fish and rice.
Good, I
Alright.
kind of want biscuits and gravy. Right
Ember?
now.
Gotta get a fruit parfait and some orange juice.
Everybody like parfait.
Everybody going fancy with the food. Thankfully.
I don't feel like I went that fancy.
I was gonna say biscuits and gravy are not fancy.
Biscuits and eggs.
Alright,
2 people went fancy.
Yeah.
alright. So,
It's not even.
you guys make your order. The same person who took your order the day before jots it down, heads to the back. You guys begin to smell the aroma coming from the kitchen as soon as the door is open. Alright. Anything you would like to discuss before your food gets there?
So.
What if this food's
Should
better
I
than
get up?
yours?
Oh.
There's no telling if it is or not. There's some people.
I mean, I'm
have-
sure I can tell.
Oh,
I'm a pretty judgmental person.
has
It's
he actually
true.
had my
I've
cooking
seen him
though?
judge
'Cause-
you before.
No, I don't think you've ever had her cooking.
Yeah, you haven't had my cooking.
But I've seen him
You
judge you
left
before,
us
so I
outside.
figure it evens out.
He judges everybody.
He does not judge me.
I'm sure he judges you slightly.
No, I don't.
He's a cat. He judges everyone.
Exactly.
Judgment with a lack of source is still a judgment. Alright.
Well, when we get there, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to scout out, see what we're dealing with, see if we can locate any of these people.
Should we try to buy some horses or
I feel
rent
like
some
we should
horses,
try and
carriage
locate
service?
them.
Probably get some horses.
I feel like we should try and locate these people after we've already deposed the tyrant. It's a lot easier to go through someone's jail cells when they're dead.
This is true.
Well, only one of them, I believe, only one was arrested. The other ones were still out in town, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But one of them was also a city god.
And
One was a city guard.
if it's notable enough to know that they are against the tyrant, I wouldn't want to be seen consorting with them and then trying to sneak in.
Yeah, but a city guard. I feel like if they're still a city guard, they wouldn't know.
Well,
Yes.
Unless they are corrupt and he just happens to not be.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like we should go in and get some information before we just
I think
attack.
the people of the town will have a little information they can probably give us as long as we don't make it too apparent why we're there.
Yeah, like we can't just like, march up to somebody and be like,
Yo, why does this country suck?
there you go, exactly.
If you were going to kill the king, how would you go about it?
Yeah. Let's not do that.
So hypothetically, like,
How
If I were
how
going,
susceptible is he to stabbing? Is he pretty stabbable? Like, not gonna surprise me?
on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 being, you know, unstabbable and 10 being
Entirely stabbable.
Yeah.
Where does he fall on that scale?
It would probably be best to know if he's probably got his own personal guards.
Mm-hmm.
How susceptible they are to stabbing.
do they even like him?
Yeah, let's.
So this is why I'm thinking that our friend over here can come in handy.
Oh, absolutely.
There are a lot of people there that don't like him, which you don't get usually called a tyrannical lord by being liked.
Well, the downside of that is there are quite a few people who don't like him.
Yeah, I know someone down
Except
there
the
too.
ones he made rich.
This is true, but
Those I'm sure like him very much.
I agree, but
If he's been in power for 5 years.
what I'm saying is that if we get enough people who don't like him, they can cause a big enough ruckus for us to not be noticed.
Make a distraction with the people as we do.
It'd be a lot easier for us to get in to stab him if, I don't know, say 50 to 100 the common folk are storming his front door.
Rebellion.
There are pros and cons.
I agree.
If
I
we are
agree.
capable of getting into that state, okay. If we are not and we are caught,
Just
they'll
have to print
execute
out enough
us.
pamphlets.
We gotta not be suspicious.
What's crazy is he was made
don't
of
be
rock.
suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Yeah.
What's crazy is he was made of rock, and his revolution failed because of a lack of pamphlets.
He was beat
Paper beat rock.
All right, well, hold a piece of paper to your face, and I'll throw a rock at you.
As far as I know, I'm entirely rock-proof while I'm holding paper. I've never been in that scenario. I could be.
Until proven wrong, I'm immortal.
I know, right? Like,
I could stop a truck with just my body.
So we should go see how much the horses are.
At this point, your food is coming out. You see the bald man who took your order, plates all over his arms as he slides through gracefully, sliding your plates on the table. The food looks very, very appetizing. The smell, just the aroma of it.
I've never smelled anything this good.
Nor have I. Nor have I.
All right.
Smell phenomenal.
If I'm sitting by any of them, I'm leaning away.
Like an absolute delicacy.
Mm-hmm. You don't get this every day.
No, absolutely not.
Mm-hmm. Look at
I'm
that.
about to
can
throw
tell.
knives.
It
I'm leaning
takes
away, I'm leaning
years
away, I'm leaning
to
away.
acquire this type of skill. Give my compliments to a very capable chef.
Absolutely. And you see him immediately rush off to the kitchen, prepare the next food. One
Best of
second,
luck to
guys.
you. You're not gonna kill me in one shot, and I'm not even going to attempt to harm
Waiting
you.
for the door
I'm
to
just gonna
open.
let the guards beat you to death.
Is there any more left?
There's only one left.
Be careful, she might have
Not
Big
that
Daddy
person.
come help her.
I hate being that person.
Against the guards?
Movie
Go
must be
for it.
over.
Well, that's during the break.
And now we win the internet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you restart the movie?
No, it finished. That's why she was barking.
Yeah.
It finished. It's been an hour and 9
Like,
minutes.
that
That's a
movie's
short
short,
movie.
man.
My buddies are
I've never
gone.
seen them, so.
Oh my goodness.
Your puppy has the same reaction as my 2-year-old when the movie is off.
Hey! 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 Okay. So you guys dig into your food. It is amazing. It is delicious. You yourself, as soon as you take a bite, feel like it was made by your mentor.
It feels so inadequate.
Zenora, maybe we should go talk to their chef.
I'm gonna leave the table to go see who the chef is.
Okay. As soon as you begin to walk back there, you are stopped at the door by the bald man. We do do not allow guests to.
I just need to know who the cook is.
We cannot give out that information.
It's quite possible I'm related in ways to this person.
It does not matter. He has asked us to close the doors unless we are getting food.
Can you come out and see?
No, he does not want to show his face.
Dang, outcooked and dismissed.
Get out of my kitchen!
Fine.
He's a ghost. Oh shit.
And I walk
know,
back
right?
to the table, debating if I want to find my way in there or not.
Takes you guys about 10 minutes to finish the amazing food that has been brought to the table.
It's as if a true masterpiece.
I take my plate, get up glaring at these two, and then I walk away
Where do you walk to?
to a different table.
That is like me being upset at a better musician for my lack of skill. That is crazy.
Oh.
Tired. She's tired.
Cute. Puppy love, guys. Puppy love.
You want to take a break before we go to the next town?
We can, but let's get you guys some
Okay.
horses first. So, you guys finish your food, leave your plates on the table, and head off to the stables, which you had seen on your way in. Okay, the stable is also beautifully decorated with various flowers. There are some certificates for breeding that are that are in glass cases on the walls. As soon as you guys enter, you see a man sitting on a chair playing a pamphlet. Can I help you?
We're looking for horses.
Oh, well, they're right outside.
We were wondering how much it costs to rent some horses.
Oh, will you be taking them to another town?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, well, we have various stable franchises. If you take them to a town, make sure you leave them there. It'll be 5 gold per day. So,
Per day.
yes.
It's about 12 gold.
Because 2.5 days.
You would pay for today if it. Where are you going?
We are going to
Vanise.
Venice. Oh, about 2.5 days ride. You guys would only have to pay for the 2 days. So 10 gold piece each. We have various mounts if you would like to see. We also have carriages for rent for 10 gold. That is 10 gold a day.
Okay. You guys want
Carriage could take all of us.
to? Yep.
We split 20 gold between 5 people.
That sounds good to me.
No.
But we had to rent the horses that pull the damn things.
No.
Okay.
We'll rent a carriage.
Okay, that'll be 10 gold.
Okay.
Or 20 gold, sorry.
20. Yep. So.
4 from each of us.
Yep.
Alright. You guys plop the gold onto the table, takes it, and then you see him kick off the chair, land in front of you, and you notice that he has very furry legs. Almost like a goat. And as you guys look closer, underneath his fuzzy brown hair, you guys can see the tips of horns. Follow me. You can hear almost like, yeah, just like that. As he makes his way outside to the horses. There you guys see various mounts such as elephants, horses, large dire wolves. Then you guys make it to the
Yeah, we
carriage
could have
area.
rented a wolf.
Or an elephant? I feel like that would be able to cover more ground.
But he takes you to the very standard mount, or the very standard carriage with their logo on the side, which is a hoof and horns ringing out from a circle. Please make sure you return this to one of our franchises in Vanise. And would you guys also need a driver? Or do any of you know how to...
Got plus 2 animals. Handle it.
How much is a driver?
Oh, it's absolutely free. We
Oh.
give you all the option.
Yep, somebody
get
knows
driver.
what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's gonna drive.
absolutely.
Alright.
100.
And you see a young man, human, around the age of 15, kind of walk out. This will be your driver. He is very capable. He has grown up around these parts and knows the way to Vanise and all the other locations in Alendria. So,
All right.
alright. this young man kind of steps onto the carriage and is now waiting for you all to be loaded in.
What's your name?
I'm gonna ride up on the buckboard with him. I don't want to be stuck in the carriage.
And you said,
You sure you don't want me sitting outside with him? He's not the biggest person here.
That doesn't matter to me if I'm outside.
Yeah.
my name is Karen.
Karen's?
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Can I fit in this carriage?
Yes, you can.
I can?
It is a very large carriage.
Okay.
They have elephant people.
Yeah.
That is true, that is true.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
She might not even be able to get on the seat.
It is true. You would have to climb up there.
A little step, you just using that like a ladder.
I would have to actually use the
I
wheel
just-
to get up.
I just pick her up and I put her in there.
Okay.
Alright, we get in.
All right. And as soon as everybody is loaded up, you hear the whip of the bridle, and you guys are off to Vanise.
So who has motion sickness?
Guess we're about to find out.
And that is where we're going to take a break. We
Okay.
will return as you guys are getting onto your journey. Here, you can get down. We'll return as you guys are going along with your journey. In the meantime, please enjoy the musical stylings of Eden Havana, my sister, who just dropped another song, which I will be playing next week, called Afterlife. If you guys have any questions for us, please leave them in the chat. We will be sure to answer them as soon as we get back. And thank you all for watching, and here is the musical stylings of Eden Havana.
Had a headache when I woke up, 'cause I had 2 glasses of wine. You left me on the porch and I said I was fine. And I had a dream that you died, where you said it was all in my mind. So I believed you, and I woke up fine. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing. I've been thinking about how we fight. I bought cigarettes for the first time. Had a dream where I couldn't find the lights. Stuck on the roof of a house that I don't like. You got angry 'cause it was your fault. I thought if I tried hard enough we would both fall. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing first time. I got tired. It's been a long couple months. I don't mind, but all of this took me so long. So I get high and think of all that I've done. 'Cause when I kiss you, it tastes like smoke and I like it. My slate is clean. I'm evergreen. Do you recognize me? I realize we've always died. Maybe you'll see me cry for the first time. For the first time. For the first I followed you to Arizona. 'Cause I hate it when you leave. Drove across a bridge and I thought I knew York. You watched the traffic behind me. I'd follow you to Arizona. 'cause I had 2 glasses of wine. You left me on the porch and I said I was fine. And I had a dream that you died, where you said it was all in my mind. So I believed you, and I woke up fine. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing. I've been thinking about how we fight. I bought cigarettes for the first time. Had a dream where I couldn't find the lights. Stuck on the roof of a house that I don't like. You got angry 'cause it was your fault. I thought if I tried hard enough we would both fall. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing. But the heat's too much for me. left me on the porch and I said I was fine. And I had a dream that you died, where you said it was all in my mind. So I believed you, and I woke up fine. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on.
Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for holding off while we took our break. Thank you for listening to my sister's music. And last we left off, you guys were already in the carriage heading off to Vanise.
And finding out who's motion sickness.
Nut eye.
Not me.
I was like, did anybody take that as a...
Is that a feat?
Roll.
for it.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll. Let's see who has it.
Everybody roll for carriage sickness.
Roll Constitution.
I don't even joke. He's gonna start making us do that for real.
I would never.
I use reduce on my carriage.
Totally works.
Could you imagine if like you could use that on a tumor?
Enlarge.
Damn,
Damn, that was
the
hard.
opposite way, you monster.
Like,
Maybe
we're all
the
like,
Lord
oh,
has
he's
a
gonna be the
tumor, we
best
can
doctor
kill him that
ever.
way.
Hey.
I thought we were trying to assassinate. I'm gonna enlarge his heart.
I mean, that's
Maybe
yeah. They
3
wouldn't
times.
know, dog.
Yeah,
Let's
like,
get it.
Well-
maybe he won't be a tyrant now, because like that's how they solved the
I
Grinch.
think
right?
you would have to be able to see the thing you're trying to enlarge, but whatever.
I have a large.
I actually do.
Alright, come on. Enough daggers, we can do this.
Such a good dark turn.
Okay, so as you guys are traveling, it is a long journey. You guys started in the morning.
Yeah, she wants to go down.
As you guys are traveling, there's various trees. It looks like this place is, this trail is untouched by nature. There's not even a path that you guys are following. It's just roaming through.
She's so indecisive.
Yeah, no, she's wild.
Puppy loves.
Yo, the glare is even worse now, Mike.
Fuck you.
That
is not off my head, you son of a bitch.
No, but you have...
That is not off of my head. That is whatever the fuck is up there. Had about enough of this shit.
You're just turning into an angel.
Alright, this trail, or
What is up the
light.
Yeah,
that's for the lighting.
that's all of that.
Mike's like, let's set this straight. It's a light bulb.
I did not turtle wax this motherfucker before we came.
You did that last night.
I made my wife do it.
Oh god.
Get the shine rack, baby. Then I put my head on the little boot thing.
Oh my god.
The real disgusting part is what it was a spit shine. It was,
Oh.
What are we judging people's preferences now? Am I doing this?
Don't kink shame.
Yeah, exactly.
okay.
See, I don't king shame lying down for nobody to spit on my head.
I was wearing a duck suit. Whatever.
Oh god.
Alright. So the path you guys are taking, it's there's actually not even a trail. Everything looks untouched. This nature is very beautiful and it's overgrown. You guys are as you guys are riding through, the grass is even tall enough to scrape the undercarriage of this carriage.
What do you think they got the name undercarriage for?
It's the under part of the
Yeah, I
carriage.
never had thought about that.
Alright, so it's tickling the carriage tank. Does this carriage have like Chevy truck nuts on it? Because that would be hysterical.
Not according to Karens, but
Nope. You go.
But as you guys are traveling, you guys see various beasts that
There's one. There's one of those destructive beasts.
Just knocked over a tree.
I was trying, but
So, you guys see various beasts that normally would be aggressive, but seem to be very docile as you guys are traveling.
well, yeah, passive effect of a carriage. Everyone knows that. Why don't you play RPGs?
Can't attack you while you're using an auto travel mode.
Exactly.
So who's dying of dysteria?
Alright, dysentery?
No, dysentery, sorry.
Well, if you guys would leave Terry alone, he wouldn't bother you.
Damn it, Oregon Trail. Died from dysentery.
Just leave Terry alone. Alright. Is there anything you guys would like to discuss or do while you guys are journeying?
I'm outside the carriage.
I mean, that doesn't mean you can't.
He's with
You're
the
still
little
able
boy.
to do shit, but...
You can still talk to the backseat people.
Taking a nap.
Okay.
Carriage.
I'm just
Keep watch or something.
Yeah, I'm keeping an
For
eye out.
like gnolls.
I was about to say, do you think we should maybe inform our driver that we are possibly being hunted by gnolls?
No, he's got the passive effect. He's fine. Did I tell you this?
I feel like Karens would like surprises.
I don't know.
He's Karen with a C.
You might have to talk to a manager.
Cut your damn hair.
Yeah, just gonna keep an eye out for anything that looks like it's hostile.
Hey, everybody keeping an eye out. Please roll for perception.
19.
19. Okay.
Oh, I lied. 21.
21.
Perception
18 for me.
18.
That's a passive.
22.
Alright.
Just had a one up.
That's right.
As you guys are traveling, you guys don't notice anything dangerous, but you guys do notice gray clouds starting to form and heading your way.
Oh man, it's real nice to be in this carriage.
After a few hours of traveling, you guys begin to hear the subtle rainfall. It begins to chase down your chariot.
I hope I don't drown like a chicken.
All I'm seeing is like the Ed, Ed and Eddie episode where Ed is outside and his mouth is open and just water.
Fills up like a bird bag.
Okay.
Sorry.
You started something.
Relax.
Who you talking
That
to?
didn't work.
The ears of the people.
No, man. Who you talking to?
Disrespect
So,
the
on
internet.
Crystal's behalf, I would like to apologize for riling up the dog.
Also, if you're wearing headphones, I'm so sorry.
Yo, that has got to be rough.
No, come here.
You might want to take them off.
Come here.
She apologizes as she continues to rile up
I know,
the dog.
right?
I was trying to calm her down.
You can take a nap.
Put her in a chokehold. Sleep her.
No.
Oh my gosh, she's freely moving like. What's,
What are we doing?
What's wrong with
Yeah.
this guy?
this is a new game?
Oh, she looks so sad.
Alright, so it starts raining.
Yeah.
He has to sleep with his mouth open.
Begins to rain. You guys can hear the. It's not light rain either. It's heavy, and it's starting to obstruct your view from the carriage. As the beasts you guys saw about 60 feet away are now invisible in the rainfall. You guys can smell the ozone as the clouds begin to get darker. Thunder begins to ring from the distance. You guys can see lightning in the sky, but nothing troubling your path.
Damn, I got so vivid, I got chills for a second. I was like, man, I'm kind of cold. Like,
It's the
I
AC.
feel a little wet.
So,
I'm describing it in fourth dimension.
I'm gonna go ahead and cantrip my mage hand into existence and just kind of like a spectral umbrella.
Hey, you chose this life. You gotta
I'm
live.
saying it's a 10-pound hand. It can cover my head.
Yep. It only holds like, what, 5 pounds right there, right?
10.
It holds 10 pounds?
It's like he's putting his hand up there. Alright. Give me. Mike, you're in the front seat.
Yep.
Roll for this leg of the journey.
D20, D100.
Bless you.
Thank you.
7.
thank you.
7.
I didn't expect that.
Oh, look at her. Look at the tippy taps. Look at her try to escape.
Escape.
That's spelled exactly
Just like the word
escape.
escape.
Yo, that was great in that movie.
I love all the wrinkles.
I still haven't seen the second part.
Would you like to go to somebody else?
I've seen it like 60 times. The baby loves that movie.
The OG or the newer one?
The newer one.
Finding Dory.
I remember an octopus and there's like a fish in a bag and the octopus is driving.
I'm just so out of touch with like media
Alright.
movies lately.
I guess it's a good movie.
I like
Gina
the
feels
blind
good.
away.
I mean, you heard me say the octopus was driving. So
I mean,
obviously
Pixar,
it's
dog.
a
That's what they
great
do.
movie.
You know what I'm saying?
You said you rolled a 7?
Yeah.
She's all
Uneventful.
looking at my face.
Who had the highest perception roll?
Oh wait,
Roll or pass
we
it?
didn't roll again.
Roll.
Are we rolling again or
Yes.
going from?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we didn't roll
Oh,
again.
God, a puppy.
Ugh.
Six,
Come on, well, it's not me.
14. My bad. 14.
16.
16?
20.
8.
21.
21?
Just trying to look out the window. Ah,
Yes.
it's mine.
Zenora.
Yes.
That was really upbeat sometimes, though. I feel
As you
that.
guys are keeping an eye out, you notice something in the sky.
A cloud?
Uh-oh.
Very familiar.
Uh-oh.
As this frost-ridden jellyfish
Oh,
begins
no.
to fly through the sky.
Coolie
Coolie
fish.
fish.
Coolie fish.
It's not coming towards you yet,
Yes.
but every time it passes through the rain, instead of rain, it becomes hail.
Oh no.
And it crashes against the ground, making light glass breaking sounds. And soon it begins to get closer.
And that, kids, is the water cycle.
Gets closer and closer.
How close is it now?
At this point, it's about 20 feet away.
20 feet? Damn, that's like right there.
Yeah, it is close. Like, this thing is almost barreling down on you.
So is that like 20 feet total, or is that like how high up in the air did you say it was? I'm sorry.
It's 20 feet in the air, 20 feet away from you.
Okay, so this is getting annoying. So I'm gonna play a staccato beat on my drum, point my hand, and cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
On Ember.
What's funny is she's inside.
Yeah, she
She
wouldn't
still
know.
doesn't know I do it.
Nope.
We're gonna scare off the coolie
Alright.
fish.
Alright, and it is a what?
Wisdom saving throw.
It rolled an 18 as a plus 1, so 19.
Okay. It's unaffected.
Okay. Does it affect anything?
Any creature of my choice.
Okay. So you guys begin to hear.
And
the,
since it has a modifier, it obviously has an intelligence higher of 4. So
you guys begin to hear the drum beating. Very familiar to the first time you guys had met him.
I'm immediately gonna look over.
No laughter comes from her. Unfortunately,
I'm
These-
disappointed.
coolie fish
Didn't know.
is getting a little bit closer. As soon as it hits 10 feet closer to you guys begin to feel the temperature drop.
do it again.
Kind of cold in here.
Would I recognize this cold sensation?
It's a bit nippy.
Your shoulder begins to hurt. 9. So 10.
So it falls from its height to the ground and is now considered incapacitated as it is doing whatever it considers as laughter.
From what you're seeing, it's not
Like
laughing,
snowflakes
but you see
coming
the tentacles kind of flare up randomly as it lies there on the ground. As soon as it hits the ground, you begin to see the moisture where it's at begin to freeze over. The grass begins to frost. The air begins to freeze. But you guys are getting farther away from it now.
Yeah, but this only has a range of 30 feet. And I can't keep doing it.
What's
So-
going on
Yeah,
out there?
where it's at,
I'm
we don't
gonna,
know.
I'm gonna tell Cairns to hold up.
Okay.
There is a coolie fish on the ground outside.
What's a coolie fish?
Adults are talking.
Which is true. He is 15.
The coolie fish is on the ground outside.
Coolie
Okay,
fish.
let me all up on her.
I've got it incapacitated for now.
Who you yelling at? No man. Okay, I haven't seen it yet, so I'm gonna walk out there because I want to peep what this is.
Okay.
Don't get too close.
The carriage comes to a complete halt as you jump out, and you notice this creature, anything within 10 feet of it, begins to freeze.
I'm gonna pull out the goblin sword that I have. Anybody want to throw this at it and hopefully it kills it?
Fair warning, if you hit it, it is more likely to break free from its fit.
So don't miss.
So what should we
like
do?
To say, why are we stopping?
I don't know if
Let's go.
Because if we get another 10 feet, it's out of range of my spell.
Okay,
Well,
so
was it? I mean, I figured it was getting close. That's why you did it. But was it malicious in its floating?
It was. It was.
Did it
hitting
float
us-
maliciously like a Team Rocket air balloon?
It was hitting us with hail and getting closer. It's been following us for a while now.
So, do you guys want to attack it or?
I don't
Can
want
I-
to get close to it again.
Yeah, because it's.
How long does this-
I want
it's
it
close
Up to a
freezes.
minute with
I
concentration.
want to
It's
walk
been
up
well
to
past
it.
a minute.
He wants to walk up to
Well,
it.
I was gonna walk up like within 10. I want to spend a key point, like use my astral arms. I want to poke it with one of the astral arms.
Poke?
All right.
I just want to see like if, like I react anyway. Like if I can kind of like.
Okay. As soon
Okay,
as you
so you're
walk,
not doing anything to it that's damaging.
Yeah, no, I'm just touching it,
Okay.
just kind of getting a
Alright.
feel for it.
roll a Constitution saving throw
Oh man, astral arms, man. I'm not supposed to
with
feel
astral
that.
arms.
I'm not supposed to be able to feel that.
You're
You
within.
got-
You
you
gotta
still
be
gotta
within
get
10
within
feet.
That is true. He did say 10 feet. Ooh. 4.
4.
Rascal stain.
As your astral arm reaches out, as soon as it enters its field, you begin to see a frost aura begin to appear on the arm. And it begins to crawl up until it reaches your body. And right where your astral arm pops out, it begins to freeze over. As you pull back,
My astral arms actually aren't like attached to me. They like slightly float right behind me.
oh,
Yeah.
well, you have to be within 10 feet to touch it, so the aura's still getting you. You take 14 points of cold damage as it begins to freeze up your body where the astral arm was. From what you guys are seeing, you notice that his back begins to frost. And as he pulls away, it almost immediately melts as the rain begins to pelt on him. As you get a closer look, it almost looks like a dome. Every time rain enters it, it begins to freeze and then drops like ice. After about a minute, it begins to float in the air again. See if it's hostile now.
Oh no.
All I
It is
did
not.
was touch it.
It's not hostile.
Nope. As it floats up, it gets a little closer to you, but then floats away. But you still feel the chills as it gets closer. Your fur begins to frost over on your chest, and then it begins to float away, almost like jellyfish in water.
I'm just peeking my head out of the carrots. Not malicious floating.
Just saying, I could drop it to the ground another 30 feet.
It's blasting off again.
Is it floating away?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going.
You guys begin to hear the subtle breaking of ice on the ground as it begins to trail off. You guys continue your journey.
Yeah.
Step on it, Karen.
See, ja! As the carriage begins to move again. Hey,
She was laying.
need you to relax.
She's being extra today.
I know, right? You're so good the last few times.
Where's the toy?
It's on the couch over there. Hold on. Everybody's just looking.
One
at it.
moment, internet.
Yeah.
Puppy has to have.
Wait, somebody tell a joke.
What do you call a cow with no legs?
Ground beef.
Ground beef, yep.
That's a new material.
What do you call a cow with 2 legs?
Wait, are these jokes
Lean
copyrighted?
I don't know.
I don't want to get sued by the joke police. Alright. So, your first day goes without a hitch other than the coolie fish.
Yeah, I'm at 4 HP.
Really? Damn.
Holy.
Don't
Here's
fuck with
the
that
le-
thing again.
Here's the
Mom.
lesson
Warned
potion. Here's the lesson potion.
Oh, I got one. Thank you. That's about
Yeah,
to.
can you imagine if we
Don't
decided to fight that?
Don't waste a potion.
Is there anything you guys would like to do?
I'm gonna make more potions while I'm at it.
So, while I'm back on the front, I'm going to play Song of Rest.
Okay.
So, anybody who's taken damage,
Hey, this is the first one ever, so don't y'all look at me like that.
Spend a hit die and then gain an extra d6 of healing.
And then an extra d6? Alright.
So your hit die and then an additional d6.
Where is mine? Appreciate it. 6.
You don't
He's
have
at
a
10.
hit die at all?
I rolled my hit die.
Oh my god, you're terrible. You're bad at stuff.
You're bad at math rocks.
Math
Math
rocks?
rocks. I will now be referring to all dice as math
Math
rocks.
rocks from now on. From
Arcturus,
henceforth.
you notice
I've never
Karen's,
heard that.
as he takes the rein, you begin to see him nod off. His gray eyes kind of disappear behind his eyelids. But
I'm gonna flick him on the ear.
hold on.
Okay.
But almost instantly, as soon as he closes his eyes and begins to lean forward, he jolts back. But his eye color is different. Instead of gray, they're now sky blue, almost glow.
Okay, I'm gonna subtly put my hand on the hilt of my sword and pretend not to notice.
All right.
But it's like, has this kid said a word besides his name?
No. Well, that and what's a coolie fish?
He tried, and then
He was shut up.
he was
almost immediately.
promptly like,
So I was making potions in the bag. So what dice do I need to roll?
You're gonna roll a d20, add your intelligence modifier.
Okay.
You got regions.
I have a herbal kit, health kit, pretty much.
Like regions.
No,
Plus-
not with the medicinal.
You said 2 plus what?
Your
Huh?
intelligence.
Sorry,
Intelligence.
2.
This.
You're trying to make it in the back of a carriage.
That does
Yeah, this does not go well. Some of your regions kind of spill out as you begin to waste part of your medicinal, your herbal kit. Also, subtract 10 gold. That's the amount of material you used.
I seen that video of the guy putting the Mentos in the Pepsi. He's like,
Okay.
It's getting everywhere.
Down to 78 again.
Okay. Anybody else want to roll? Or anybody else doing anything before they head to bed?
meditation.
Meditation?
Yep.
Are
30
we
minutes every now.
continuing on?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
This kid's gonna stay awake the whole time for 2 days.
I
Seemed like
napped,
it.
I napped earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and stay awake.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll give everybody a snack from the bag of goodies I stole, pretty much.
I'm gonna ask Karen's, are you gonna keep driving?
And you see a hand go up. Just gives you the thumbs up.
You don't need sleep.
Oh.
It's odd because when he speaks again, it doesn't sound like Karen's. It's a different voice. I am good.
Shift change.
I'm sorry. Hold
It's
on.
like-
Say that one more time.
I am all right to keep going. Through
Okay, that was definitely a different voice.
Does does puberty hit that fast?
Oh, this man's ball dropped in 2 seconds.
You hit that man like a semi.
Well, to answer your question, Karen's is asleep. I am one of the spirits he controls.
Oh, that's impressive.
Oh.
And you are.
My name is Oslin.
Osley?
Oslin.
Osland.
Okay.
Stop. Where's your toy?
Interesting. Do I have any idea what any of that means? Someone controlling spirits?
Roll a nature check.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
So Karen's is driver, Oslin is spirit driver.
Ooh!
Nice.
20.
Hey! Cut it out.
You need
23.
Extra.
You've heard of stuff like this before. They're called spiriters. People who use spirits to inhabit their body or to control in order to help with their daily lives or in combat. They're very rare and are usually born into this class.
Okay.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask. As he slaps on the rein again, you guys begin to feel the carriage move a little bit faster.
How do I do that?
Yeah,
Driving a carriage is.
I'm going to bed.
No.
When I set myself my little.
I mean, I don't see you doing it. You were on board with us getting a driver.
This seems on the up and up. I'm gonna sleep.
I've already gone to bed at this point. I'm just like, okay.
Just covered in wasted health potion.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm
I
a
feel
little
sticky.
sad. I'm a little sad about that.
You are so sticky.
Extra.
You're grounded. I mean, aired.
You're aired.
She's an air buddy with you.
Buttons.
Okay. So everybody's going to bed.
Yep.
Nate.
You picked something up on the way.
I didn't touch shit today.
You sat in the cursed seat.
As you sleep, you begin to dream. But it's odd. You're seeing things from a different perspective, as if the eyes you're looking from are not your own. You're seeing a vast wasteland. You're high up on a mountaintop. And around you is blood. Spilling from each waterfall that you see on this mountain. And you sit there on top of a pile of corpse. You look down and your hands are covered with blood, with your claws outreached. And it's very unfamiliar to you. It's as if this isn't your body. It's nothing that you remember. It's nothing that you've ever seen before. But it's almost as if something is calling you to the south. You begin to feel a pull. And as your astral body begins to move, you walk through the pile of corpse. You begin to see bodies of people you've never seen before. Orcs, ogres, giants. And you begin to look around. On your back is a large greatsword. Very different from the one you own. Whereas yours is a finely crafted blade, this one is a very sharp serrated edge that looks like a giant saw. And as you begin to walk down, you notice that there's an enemy in front of you. A large owl bear. The creature bears itself up, and immediately you take the greatsword from your back and you slash at the creature with one strike. You rip its flesh apart. As the body drops, you continue to walk through. And your surroundings begin to fade into a shadowy abyss. And randomly, creatures are popping up. Ogres, demons, fiends. And as you wade through, you look up, and atop another pile of bodies is a throne. Sitting there is a demon that seems to hold his hands out. And as it does, you reach out and grab it. The image disappears, you turn around. You're in different clothing now. Fine vestiges and a crown upon your head. And as you sit, you lean back, close your eyes, and the image vanishes. You wake up in the middle of the night, cold sweats. You look at your hands, everything is fine. As if nothing happened, but the image in your mind is still very vivid. Almost like you can smell the rotting corpse. You can smell the iron in the air from the blood. You can almost feel the moisture that you had on your hands in your dreams. And when you touch the greatsword on your back, it feels unfamiliar. Soon that unfamiliar sensation begins to fade. And your body begins to come back to its senses. The image in your mind still very much there, but beginning to fade. And all you can recall are small details, such as the throne, the mountaintop, the bloody corpse, and the demon face, which looked almost human, but covered in scratches and scars. The eyes were bleeding, and 6 horns on top of its head. You begin to feel frightened. You now have full control of your faculties. Is there anything you'd like to do, or would you like to try to go back to bed?
I think with that one, I'm kind of give my head a little shake, and I'm just gonna kind of turn myself towards the side of the carriage and try to go back to sleep.
Okay.
Flip it to the cool side of the pillow.
Oh, yeah.
Your night ends uneventful other than the dream. Nobody else seems to dream anything malicious. You guys begin to wake as the morning sun peers through the side of the carriage.
Okay.
So, did anyone have any ominous nightmares last night?
You're real loud early in the morning.
It just seems to be a recurring theme with this group.
Yes, it does. It does.
Anybody wake up with any new curses?
Yes, there was no food at the table.
Everybody begins to look at you.
They look right at you.
I mean, I've got some demonic lower back pain.
That's like the devil.
I mean, possibly. I did have a dream. Not the best one that I've ever had. So yeah, so picture wastelands, mountains, blood waterfalls.
Oh.
Surrounded by corpses. Lots of corpses.
That
And then-
sounds like the wasteland south of Elendria.
That would explain some things. But there was also
South of my rover.
I'm gonna go ahead and say he was probably a demon. Considering his face looked relatively human, except for all the scars, the bleeding eyes, and the 6 horns.
Yeah, that's a safe
That sounds
bet.
like a demon, yeah.
Anyone heard of anything matches description?
No,
Draw like a-
no.
Have I?
History check or
Have
something?
I seen or heard anything?
You guys would like to make a religion check.
Religion.
Feel free.
Word.
Let's do it.
I'm
Let's
down.
do it.
Why, yeah.
I'll count. We'll try. That's not. I'm not gonna let that happen. Yeah,
Would I
an
know
8.
anything through the stories I was told through the orphanage?
What'd you roll?
I haven't rolled anything yet.
23.
23?
Mine's 9.
You said
I
29?
don't know.
No, 9.
Oh, I was like, Jesus.
I think he said 20 or something, and he said 9. That's
No,
why-
no. He said 20.
20, yeah.
23.
23. I had 15.
Okay. You three know nothing. What'd you roll?
I don't know shit.
Oh, okay. You've heard of this description before. One of the Lords of Chaos. His name is Pilia. A demon of anarchy.
How do you spell Pillion?
Pilia. From the stories that you were told, Pilia was one of the great demon lords, and when he used Estrella as a battleground, what he did was take what he wanted from everybody, including his own king. He was pretty much seen as a traitor because he would not only fight the sovereign lords, but he would also fight the other lords of chaos.
So he fought amongst himself, you said? Or like you said he fought amongst other Lords of Chaos?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
Amongst other lords of chaos, other demons, he didn't care who he killed
Mm-hmm.
and what he took. This was his way.
Well,
He was one of the more destructive ones.
okay. So, I'll just reiterate that. Yeah, it's possibly a demon named Pilia. He's specifically like a Lord of Anarchy. He's some of the if this is who we're thinking of, he's one of the worst ones, man.
Based on your recollection, the cults to Pilia are few in numbers, and they usually stay down south of my rover. But most of them are known for their ruthless killings, and lack of sympathy for anything or anyone around them.
So I'll reiterate that as well. And so is perchance this voice in your head. That sounds like an ideal member of his society.
It does, but I don't.
Hey, what would this demon want with you?
He doesn't want this one, he wants the other one, probably.
That is probably a pretty good assumption, but you said Pilia, correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you know that?
Kind of. I had another dream a while back. Didn't seem as important at the time, but I saw my father. He was speaking I couldn't make out what he was saying except for one word, and he said Pilia.
Was he hostile when he was speaking?
His eyes were glowing, but not... which I never saw.
Was this before or after he left you?
Well, this was... It was when I was attacked by the bear that left me these. I didn't honestly know he was there, but it was like I was watching it through his eyes. And as I said, his eyes were glowing, which is something I never saw. Never once in my life did I ever see that.
The cults of Pilia have all been crushed, my lord. You hear from the front.
Sounds like
I
Karen's.
forgot you were fucking here.
It's some of the news we heard. The cults of Pilia down south have all been crushed. A single person goes down there and takes over.
They refer to him as the King of the Wastes, yes?
Yes, that is exactly who I'm talking about.
What does he look like?
Nobody's really seen his face. Most of the people who come across him die.
That's comforting.
That definitely sounds like who you saw.
Possibility.
Dang. You know, my life was bearable before you were in it.
I get that a lot.
So you said your father's eyes were glowing and he said the name.
Yes. At least in that dream.
Can I make the leap that
I
sounds
wasn't-
a hell of a lot like possession?
Yeah, like I wasn't gonna. I'm sure I felt like everyone made that connection, but I didn't want to be the one to say it out loud. Go ahead. The first step is admitting it.
You are looking for your father. It sounds like he is possessed by the demon lord of anarchy.
Yeah.
And might I remind you, that's one of the worst ones.
And that you have a tenuous connection. If he can see, or if you can see one way, he may be able to see the other.
He doesn't even get along with his fellow subordinates.
At this rate, I think you should see a priest.
Lord, if you think your father is the one possessed by Pilia, that might be incorrect. Pilia only goes after those who have no connections to this world.
What?
Well, he has a connection in him. Dang. Like, I mean, like, is that the kind of connection you're talking about? Like
Yes,
a bond or something?
any kind of familial bond or anything like that, Pilia does not go after them. Pilia searches for those who are indulging in their wanderlust.
Are you 100% sure that was your father?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Didn't your father go wandering?
Pilia only targets those as a vessel if they are indulging in their wanderlust.
Oh.
Well, I mean, at least when he left, he said it was for one last adventure, and then he was back, and then he didn't come back.
So, another observation I am forced to make is,
Oh no,
Aren't
I'm
you-
fully aware.
aren't you wandering?
So find him, but so not just wondering. I have a goal.
Do you have any more familial connections to this world if your father is dead?
Us?
So we need to keep you away from the wastelands, is the point I am making here.
Well, that dream also was telling me to go south. So yeah, I agree. Let's not go that way. Opposite way. Which way are we going again?
Not south.
Very good.
We're going west, my lord.
We're going west.
Thank you. With how often you get cursed.
I
I feel like anything capable of cursing, possessing, or otherwise getting into your head, we should
Yeah,
leave
we've
it
been
at two.
we've been
I
together
have
for.
I was about to say I have enough going on in there.
You have more curses than we have weeks of friendship.
Yeah, we're on what, day 5 together and you've had 2? That's almost 50%.
He's had 3. He didn't get rid of one of them.
That's almost one a day.
You have a 50% per day curse rate.
Maybe it's time you get married and settle down at this point.
Don't! Marriage is a curse!
Bria, I hope you're
But-
watching.
But I
Some
mean,
curses
it'll be
you
a
don't wanna get rid
familial
of.
bond, so then
That,
That was a
yeah.
great way to
yeah,
put
then
that.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Quick, have a kid.
I mean, you kind of have one
He
right
kind
there.
of likes us. That's kind of a bond.
We bonded with your other self pretty well. Yeah, you got that bond with him, right? You guys conversate all the time.
Converse.
I know. That's part.
I
Like,
don't-
that's
I
part of
wouldn't
my.
necessarily call it
That's part of my like.
conversing,
jargon.
but sure.
Fuck.
You know, Karens, you know a lot.
I was born in the waste, man.
Ah. It's an interesting place to be born.
Yeah, most spirits is all.
Ah.
Wait, hold on. You spirit?
No,
No.
I'm a spiriteur.
Okay.
I control spirits.
Okay.
You were busy making potions.
Yes.
Somebody else was talking last night.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think we are all agreed. No wastes for you.
No, I vote vampire before wastes.
I vote going to see
If it's an
King
option, I'd vote
Evergarden.
neither of those.
I mean,
Let's just go kill a fucking lord.
yeah.
It's great when assassination's your only other option.
Right.
Assassinate.
Damn, can't that just be like a slice of life campaign? You know what I'm saying? Like it's always gotta be something bad.
You all die and then get
I
reincarnated into
remember
another
when I
world.
used to just play drums for people's entertainment. Life was simpler.
Life's gotten real complicated lately.
I lived in a forest for most of my life. A small little village, you know, just hung out there. What the fuck did I do to deserve all of this?
You disturbed a bear.
Don't poke the
You
bear.
left.
You left.
You shouldn't have poked the bear.
I did not.
I mean, I've pissed off a lot of people in my time.
With your personality? No.
I've only seen it 4 times.
Tourist, roll for this leg of the journey. Right, quick.
2.
Oh no.
That's okay. 7 was good last time.
Okay. That don't mean nothing.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna go ahead and say 2 is good this time.
That's a whole quarter dice away. Only with.
What if it's every other number?
Ember,
Don't jinx shit.
you begin to feel a strong force pulling you west. About
Is it the carriage?
about 4 miles away. Your hand begins to itch.
So is it a familiar pool?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it door?
Hey guys, are in some biotics.
We haven't even gotten
It's not a
any
summoning.
books,
It's just you know where the house is.
Oh.
So it's back. We
Oh, okay.
We don't really have.
We don't need to go to him
I was
right
about
now.
to say,
Yeah.
we don't- well,
Talk amongst yourselves. I forgot to use the bathroom.
Well, I mean, we're on our way.
We took,
Orange bushes?
we took an extra long one
Orange
too.
bushes?
Yeah, this man really said orange bush. You, like I actually had to Google it, so I was sure I wasn't wrong.
They're
You feel
trees.
me?
They grow on trees.
Yeah, I had to make sure. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's trees, but like that fucked me up.
Anyway.
And banana shrubs.
Oh my gosh.
Does anybody else feel like slugs are just snails that have gone through a really shitty divorce?
What, so they kept the house?
Yeah, she got the house.
Yeah, they got evicted, don't you know?
Alright, so. We don't need to go to Roderick's, right?
No, unless somebody wants to get rid of something.
No, well, we went last time. And
I'd like to get
he said
rid
he
of
couldn't get rid of the curses.
our fighter. No, but
we don't have a fighter.
warrior.
No,
Can
My
you
bad,
just
berserker.
drop me
I
off
forget.
Barbarian.
Barbarian. I forget. I was like, which one is it?
Like I was more comfortable when I was just being hunted.
I know, right?
I don't feel like we need to stop.
No, I think we should keep going.
Yeah, no.
Tally the hoe.
Yes, we're gonna keep going.
All right.
We don't even have any books to bring him. You know, he said he asked for us
Yep,
to
yep.
bring him something next time.
Wants us to bring him books.
Maybe we can find some books while we assassinate some.
Yeah, why don't you do something useful? Steal
Go
some
to a
books.
bookstore.
You have yet to use your thief skills.
I mean, if you steal some books, I wouldn't mind looking at them.
No, you've stolen something and got caught. Like, like.
He makes a valid point.
At that point, I wasn't quite stealing.
At this point,
I was
I'm a
just...
more effective thief than you are.
Yeah, like.
And I stole a coin.
He's stolen the hearts of many.
That's exactly where I was going with it.
Ah,
Anyways.
there's your bond right there.
About
It was a backup dancer once.
as midday comes, you guys notice that the sky begins to clear up. and it is getting a little bit warmer. The humidity is very high as you guys continue on your journey. Got a few more hours, lords, ladies. If there's anybody who needs to stop to use the restroom, please let me know.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we probably should
Yeah.
take a small, quick.
I'll just go off the side of the carriage, John.
Oh, God. Yes, please pull over.
I thought it stopped raining.
Close the window.
And just see him going, what's that?
Why does this rain smell like asparagus?
All I'm seeing is the scene from the Forbidden Kingdom.
Oh,
where
yes.
Jackie Chan's doing the rain dance and then Jet Li's pissing on him.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright, the carriage comes to a halt. You guys are now free to do whatever. As you guys step onto the wet marsh, your foot's sinking a little bit into the dirt.
No,
Oh, dear
I'm
God. I'm
my feet don't sink in. I'm pissing off the carriage. I'm not getting down.
You guys hear the subtle fall of water from the
Ugh.
front of the carriage. And the
Nope.
smell of ammonia.
Oh, God.
And asparagus.
When did you even eat asparagus?
So like a
I
bush
don't know.
somewhere nearby.
When did I drink ammonia? Who knows?
What's ammonia? Alright. Everybody give me a perception check who stepped off of the carriage.
Uh-oh.
23.
God damn it, I'm
15.
glad we're not fucking fighting anything
I
right
have a
now.
pass.
I know, right?
At least I hope not, because I'm rolling shit.
8. Okay, you had the highest?
Believe
I
so.
got 6.
Does my passive 18 matter?
You're pissing off the side of the carriage.
That's why it's passive.
They're on the back. What'd you get?
15.
15?
Just what was that?
I mean, if I have her carrying me, does it really count?
Reno, you notice that there is a strange figure off in the distance.
About how far out?
About 60 feet. Hiding behind one of the trees.
To the scene. Malicious, hostile.
Roll an insight check.
Floating maliciously.
I was
it
trying to
still-
avoid the word malicious because of that. Oh,
Cool.
Is it staring maliciously?
It's just standing there.
menacingly.
Great. I feel like if we put subtitles, anytime you picture something in the distance, it should say menacingly in subtitles.
I'm sorry, which one did you say?
Insight.
Insight? Alright, word. 20.
20? Doesn't seem malicious.
Okay. I'll let them know as well. There's a figure. They don't seem threatening, but about 60 feet out. Do y'all see that? Do they see it now that I'm pointing it out? Look at that right there.
Yeah, they see it. Cloaked figure behind a tree.
Oh, it's cloaked. No, that's
Yeah.
malicious. What are you talking about?
Behind a tree?
Yeah, that's malicious as hell. No.
If you step closer to it, like, okay, I'm like, you're holding me. So
As everybody turns their head
Hey,
to
can I?
look at...
I was
Go
just gonna be like, yo, just shout, be like, just tell them to come out. Like, yo, like, up here.
I see you!
Get
your ass out here!
As soon as you guys make notice of this creature, notice you noticing him.
So I wanted to put you on notice. I noticed you too.
Can I notice him putting that thing that he noticed on notice while it noticed him noticing him?
Yes.
Okay.
As it ducks behind the tree again.
For sure.
Many layers deep.
I was just doing a pickup line. Go ahead.
But yeah, it hides back behind the tree.
It's been incepted.
So
Hello?
y'all wanna go see what this is?
Hello?
Or do we want to like ignore it?
Some of us just probably go pee first.
That's true.
Things sink and die in the marshlands. I am staying on the carriage.
Is there a bush nearby?
There's a bush.
I'm gonna go to the bush.
Can I go to the secondary bush?
There's another bush.
Wait, so okay, hold on. Look at this scenario right quick. We in the middle of nowhere. We looking at the forest. This figure goes into the forest.
I gotta pee.
Make sure you don't piss on the oranges coming off of this bush.
I'm gonna pee, and then once I'm done peeing, I'm gonna walk toward the tree.
Ember goes to one of the bushes, squats down, but her torso is still very much visible.
What's up, guys?
Why is she making eye
Zenora goes to the bush and completely disappears.
Didn't even have to squat, just walks.
You know, like when dogs do that stuff. That's just what we're looking at. We just see this big fur ball go over the bush, like.
Gives the concentrating face.
Yeah, like.
So I'm just gonna keep an eye on that tree and unsling my bow.
That's smart.
Toys right there.
Give some rudimentary
A little
form of
bit.
cover.
Toys over there.
Okay.
A little bit of
Okay.
it. You know.
Alright, I finish and I go.
Yes.
Huh? Alright, you gonna go over there?
Yeah, I want to approach.
Small blooder's headed right back to the
Going, hello.
I guess I'm gonna follow a little bit behind her.
Yeah, I was gonna say like a halfway point, probably go
Hello?
like 30 feet in. Like just.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep my bow trained
Yeah.
on that tree.
The creature
I'm not
you're
getting
approaching kind of peeks its head out. You can't make anything. Can't make out anything underneath the hood.
I have some apples.
Shakes its head and kind
Oh,
of ducks back behind the tree.
You don't want to be friends?
You see it put a hand out.
Go away. Oh, okay.
Why does this nip?
He doesn't want to be my friend, so I just turn around and I leave.
Could it possibly be one of the Bullseye Guild following us?
Could be.
Oh yeah.
They said go, so I think we're blowing his cover. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, that might be it.
Or what? It could be
They
nip.
did say they were watching us.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
How's this man
Bye.
keeping up with us on?
Sharp tooth little shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they be feeling like hypodermic needles only.
Puppy teeth, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't have been so bad, but the little bastard
And that
bit me
little-
right under the pinky nail.
And look at that puppy tenacity right there.
Time to sleep. Okay. So you guys are leaving the creature alone?
Yeah, he said go away.
Alright.
So let's go away. He didn't seem like he was hostile.
I'm gonna, like as I back away to the carriage and make my way back, I'm gonna keep watching the tree though.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave an apple.
Yeah, once I'll make it back to the carriage, I will re-sling my bow.
Okay. You guys get back into the carriage.
Roll
My
them
music
off.
went out. You guys get back to the carriage and begin to take off, and you see this creature is not good at what he's doing. As from one tree moves on to the other,
He's
moves on to another one, picks up the apple that you dropped, and moves on to another one. And at this point, you can plainly see the large Bullseye Guild symbol on the front of its cloak.
Alright, I'm gonna shout to him. You wanna ride?
He ducks behind the rock and he's like,
Stop embarrassing him.
You know,
Keep
they said
going.
they took on new jobs so that they could hire better people. Maybe this one's one of the ones they're trying to replace.
Could be.
Maybe that's why they sent him out into the woods by himself.
Maybe they're hoping he doesn't come back.
It's amazing that he can keep pace with a carriage.
I was
that is-
thinking that.
That's supposed to be twice as fast as a person on foot.
I mean, we slept that night. Maybe he walked through.
Yeah, but the carriage kept going.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that is true, huh?
"That's probably Arthur, Lord." You hear Karen's from the front of the cart. "He's one of the newer members of the Bullseye Guild. He's a scout."
It's not a very good one.
"No, he's just quick."
Okay.
I mean,
how do you know all of these things?
"Oh, I'm part of the Bullseye Guild, Lord."
Ah. What do you
Makes
know?
sense.
What do you know about this town that we're coming across?
Vanise?
Yes.
Very, very rough place. A lot of seedy locations. It used to be very nice.
I think you'll fit in.
This is why I took off my fancy clothes.
Anyone you suggest we go speak to when we get there?
Not the Lord.
Oh
No.
no.
I actually got a friend there. I tried to mention that earlier, but
You do?
yeah. A little quirky little gnome named Coggles. He's a tinkerer. He just looks like science.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that,
Yo,
but I am curious now.
He's
What's science?
He basically looks like the Frankenstein monster, neck bolts and everything.
No, I'm talking like the Einstein hair and all that you did. Goggles on his
Who's
forehead.
Einstein?
Oh, once we make it into town, I suggest you go and see Office. He's the leader of the town guard. He's much more approachable than the Lord. Lord Grievance has kind of made everything go downhill. He's been subjugated by stronger beings, and he's kind of more of a puppet at this point, but he uses his power and sway to disrupt the town. Takes what he wants when he wants, enslaves people when he feels like it.
I think your spirits are trying to get out.
Oh, you hear them too, Lord? Sound like whining dogs to me. Good sound effects.
Oh my god. So, do you know who he's a puppet for?
No idea, but apparently he's a puppet for somebody who's very much feared.
Interesting.
Nobody really knows his name, and nobody's ever seen him.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people know that he is not the mastermind he claims to be.
Oh, he's one of those.
There's
In
a
other words,
good chance we're walking into something bigger than.
Well, in other words, whoever we decide that needs, to take its place.
It does not matter if they live once we leave.
This is true. This is true.
Hmm.
All we have to do is get them there. They can take it from there.
All right.
I'm fine with this.
Thank you for all the information, Karens.
No problem. Also, there is a large house in the way.
Oh.
What?
He can see it.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Yes, it's clear as day. It's a large house in the middle. I've taken this trail plenty of times. This is uncalled for, and he begins to swerve the carriage around.
Just go around.
Did I notice the shift of the house?
Yeah.
I did. Oh, okay. Shit.
Yeah, remember.
My bad.
We decided not to.
This is very odd. Every time we turn, the front door turns to us.
Oh, I have a feeling.
I have a
we
feeling
have
that
to
maybe
go.
he
It's
wants to
it's
talk
like
to
it's
us.
watching us. You see him kind of speed up, and the house just begins to turn until he begins to go in a straight line, and the house just stays stationary.
Let's just keep going.
This is very odd.
You're telling us.
I don't see anything.
That means just mess with him.
Why are you swerving?
There's a house, Lord. Speeds up again.
All I see is empty trail.
Well, it might just be my imagination. I do tend to see things that aren't there.
Have you been eating mushrooms?
What do you ask?
Oh.
There's some mushrooms that have really bad-
Legally, you're supposed to tell me if you're a town's guard.
Technically, you didn't ask.
Are you a town's guard?
Are we in the middle of town?
That doesn't answer my question.
It should.
She is not. Matter of fact, she doesn't even get along with
Do I
them.
look like a town's guard to you?
She has tried to stab a few, I think, at some point.
I'm just gonna stay quiet.
That's probably for the best.
Probably a good like 6 now. I've known her for 5 days, by the way.
Chon tried to arrest me yet.
As you guys are looking back at the house, you notice that Arthur is kind of like staring at the house and just moving around. And every time he moves, the house is moving with him. It's no longer trailing you guys.
That's probably quite strange for him.
I know, right?
And towards the evening of this journey, you guys begin to see the lights from the town. Some smoke up in the air. You guys begin to smell burning tinder. And it almost smells of blood.
Oh.
Time to change the music.
That you just started.
I took off my fancy clothes.
There's no resistance as you guys go through this large gate. And as you guys enter, you see the most disgust. It's even worse than the outer city of Dawnford. There are people in the streets, some of them with chopped off
Like
limbs
holding
that
breath.
seem to still be bleeding.
Oh.
You see kids in the street fighting for food with one another. And some of the town's guards are moving around tending to some of the villagers that are there.
I'm going to fix my hair so they're pigtails so I look much younger than I look like a child at this point.
You've been wearing a peg leg the whole time.
You're trying to blend in with the kids? What are you trying to be the toughest kid in the sandbox right now? Like,
I'm gonna throw an orange seed out and grow an orange bush.
Orange bush.
this man's gonna look like, oh, what do you know? Like, would you look at that?
As soon as this orange bush grows, it gets swarmed. People are crawling. Some of the amputees that are there without any legs are just moving themselves through the streets, trying to get to some of these fresh fruit that is-
that was crueler than not feeding them at all.
Yeah, I noticed.
I mean, it was good intentions, right?
I
It
break
was.
open my apple
I'm gonna go
and
ahead
I
and
pull out all the
cloak
seeds.
down over
No,
my face. so
I
nobody
don't
can
feel
really
good
make
about
out
doing
who
that
I am.
anymore.
Okay.
Who you talking to?
The carriage finally comes to a stop at this old, run-down stable. As Karen's gets out, I think I'm just gonna take the carriage back if you don't mind.
You know, sounds
I think that's
that's
fair.
fine. Yeah,
That's
go
fair.
ahead.
As fast as he jumped down, he jumps back into the carriage. please disembark, and I will see you if you ever come into Hollamore again. Yeah.
He runs.
As he takes off.
Alright, so
Watch out for houses.
dirt ground.
Yeah, dirt ground.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some of the dirt off the ground. Kind of get some on my hands, a little bit on my face. I'm gonna undo the braid and kind of leave my hair hanging down, pull the cloak down over my face.
Wouldn't it have been easier just to roll in it?
No, I'm wearing my traveling clothes there already.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Kind of dirty.
Okay. So, you guys are now in this god-forsaken town where the buildings look like they are in ruins. Some of these houses don't even have roofs on them. You can see some of the buildings are on fire, but nobody seems to be doing anything about it. The town's guard are only tending to those in the streets, trying to give them food, trying to make sure they're okay. It looks like a bloody battle has just taken place, but there seems to be no sign of a struggle, just rampant poverty and despair.
Can't wait to assassinate this guy.
Reno,
This is
you
awful.
said you had a contact in town.
Mm-hmm. That's my boy Coggles. I haven't seen him in years.
You wanna go find him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Are you guys all going, or is it just you?
I've already abandoned y'all somewhere sketchy one time.
So you admit it.
No, see, I'm just going word of mouth because you kept saying so.
Validation.
Is your friend in a shadier part of town? Is his business on the level? Because I do not think we should go as a group if everyone does not look like they belong here.
Yeah, no.
It's a
absolutely
good way
not.
to draw attention.
No. I mean,
So you're saying you guys want to split the party?
I'm saying if you are unwilling to get a little dirty, it's
Yeah.
going to make you stick out a lot more in an impoverished town.
I'm gonna use disguise self.
I'm
Okay.
gonna grab dirt.
Wouldn't it be easier to roll around in it?
I am closer to the ground. I don't actually have to roll in it. I just put my hands on.
Just push her.
I know, right?
Strength check.
And I'm using the furball trait.
Okay. What do you look like?
I'll look shorter than myself, but like scraggly and dirty.
Okay. Are you still look like a
Yeah, like
Turbo?
me, but just shorter and
So,
gross.
Okay.
just for like a side note, when I said like it's been years since I've seen him, that's in regards as far as what this is. Like you said, he's been in power for about 5 years, so I'm gonna say like slightly before the 5 year.
Yeah. The last time you
So,
were here,
it was like
this town was
yeah.
flourishing.
Mm-hmm.
They had a different lord at the time. Even Coggles was at work in the Lord's mansion as a chief researcher and developer. But since you left, you know that he has a workshop in the eastern part of town.
All right, we'll start heading in that direction.
Okay.
Keep your keep a lookout though.
Yeah, that takes it weird.
Don't get
Smear my face.
don't get your wallet stolen again.
Don't trust the children.
As you look around and say that, you see some of the kids kind of look at you, and it's almost menacingly. Like you can feel the thievery coming
You
on.
can feel the malice.
Some of them are just like, just looking at you.
Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna hug my little bag.
All right. So you guys make your way over to an old abandoned building that looks to be in better shape than some of the other ones, but still in disarray. As you guys, as you knock on the door kind of falls off its hinges. But as soon as you enter, it's like a whole new world in there. It's well lit. There's not lanterns, but rune-inscribed torches that give off light. There is a door at the very end of the room that seems to be the only door here. And that one seems to be the one that people knock on. Because there's a lot of dirt and mud and grime and footsteps inside this lobby-like area.
Okay. Okay, so we'll just wander over to the door, you know.
Who is it?
It's me!
Me who?
Me, you know.
Reno?
Feline. About 5'5".
All you hear are locks and a lot of them being unlocked. The as the door opens. You see a short gnome, slick back hair, goggles on his eyes that make his pupils larger than they appear to be. A few tools on his side, and a bunch of drones are just scouring the inner part of this room. Reno, welcome back.
Hey, appreciate it. I wish I could say it's nice to be back, but what the hell happened?
The Lord.
It's still fun.
Then you see this small creature kind of look at everybody else. Hey, you brought friends this time.
Acquaintances. I've known them for a little while. I mean, we've been through some stuff. You know. We're okay. So let me give you the rap. We've all been cursed. Him 3 times.
As soon as you say curse, he kind of closes the door.
I should have led with that. We're also being stalked by a house. What else? I'm having nightmares about demons.
Maybe stop while we're behind.
Yeah, you're right. He was always a paranoid little dude. Okay. So, all that aside, business though. Business. Let me talk.
Okay.
Business. So, we're kind of we're in a bit of a bind. We had like no other option at this point. So, I'm gonna like lower my, just in case, like anything, I'm gonna lower my voice and be like, so.
Oh, just come in.
How? Alright. And I'm gonna try to because since it has been years since I haven't seen him, I'm gonna try to weave it in, how are you feeling about this situation in this town? How has this affected you?
Shit sucks. I got fired. Most of my regions got taken away from me. I can only build this stuff, and then he shows you a myriad of different weapons along the wall, varying from swords to crossbows to even handguns. Now I just supply weapons to the garrison.
Okay. So, if hypothetically speaking, we're here to, assassinate, squeeze on the Lord.
As you were talking, he is moving closer to the door and is slowly closing it. Go on.
Yeah, so we're actually here on the pay job to assassinate this man.
Whoa.
We heard about how in disarray this town was. I didn't expect it to be this bad though.
Oh,
things are just casually on fire out there.
Oh, there's people losing limbs too.
Yeah.
Did you see that? It's crazy.
I know. They act like pegs don't exist.
Yeah, I can't even leave here without getting attacked.
Yeah, no, but so, I came to you. I've known you for a few years now. You're the only person I know around here. I was hoping you were still here. Thankfully, you were. Do you know anything do you how guarded is this lord? How
very. The house that he's staying in, the manor, is enchanted, so it's hard for people to break in. And if people do break in, they're automatically hit with a magic field or anti-magic field, so no magic can be cast in there. Then he has these big berserker guards that guard him day and night. So, yeah, it's kind of difficult.
Okay, so is it safe to assume that a majority of the populace here, their morale is just not up?
Oh, they've given up on life. They're content with spending the rest of their days in the streets, breathing their last breath as is. Tomorrow's their last day.
So they have nothing to lose.
No, they don't.
That makes people very dangerous.
It does. You never met some man who got
Or
nothing left to lose.
depressed. Seems like they're more depressed.
Well, use some of your little silver tongue you got there, sir.
How many seeds do you have?
I have a whole pouch full.
I have a few more fruit in here that I could
So,
seeds out.
I would be careful helping these people if I were you. Anybody who is caught helping other than the guards gets immediately taken.
Off topic. How are you with politics?
No.
well, hear me out. We have someone capable of supplying food to the masses. Give them strength, give them hope. We have a very capable-looking fighter, someone with connections, someone who is able to speak, and someone who is able to infiltrate. We could at least get a mass gathering to cause enough of a disruption.
Civil War, let's do it.
Yeah, but what do we do about the enchantments around? Do you think he'll come out?
No, but I don't think a sword discriminates.
No. But essentially, once we go in there, I'm useless.
You have a stick.
I do have a stick.
He has giants.
It is giants.
And when you say giants,
And we have a robot.
We gotta define the parameters.
Maybe like 2 feet
Are we
tall.
talking-
He's right next to her too.
are we talking actual giants or just
I'm
very large
talking
people?
heavily armored, shielded flame giants.
I don't think my sticks can do much against them.
No.
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 You said he has ties to Alendria.
Him? No. He completely gave up on being the subject of Alendria.
Does explain the fires though. And flame giants.
Only reason why the government hasn't
Oh,
came
absolutely.
to retake this land is because it's so barren.
How do we get him out of there?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing right now, is getting him out of the house.
Yep.
Does he ever leave? His-
Only when he goes to talk to his benefactor. Everybody knows he has one. He's not smart enough to run a town.
Who's his benefactor?
Nobody
Does
knows.
he have a
Do you know
schedule?
on roughly like a schedule?
Randomly, once a month.
It's a month.
During that time, the giant leaves the house. He leaves the house. And he comes back with a new giant.
Are you acquainted with anyone that might be able to dispel something of that stature?
Only people I know are the guards. They keep me safe.
So you have lots of weapons, and you've been particularly good at killing giants. Like a giant killing, I don't know, crossbow or...
No, but I
sword.
could probably make one. I haven't because, you know, that'd be a very hard undertaking. And it would cost a lot of money to make a new weapon like that.
What I figured.
Oh God, that was so cute.
That's what I figured, yes.
But how much?
1,000 gold
Yeah,
plus
probably.
material.
Yeah.
Oh man.
How about
I could probably get myself and 1 or 2 other people in.
I was gonna say hypothetically, how would you feel about payment post assassination?
I need the payment to get more material.
That's fair.
What kind of material do you need?
Iron, a couple of ingots, some new hammers. My forge is kind of old. Can't really make stuff like I used to.
Where could I find these hammers? And I could probably steal the hammers.
Razorback Mountain.
I could probably get myself and 2 of us inside
Okay.
without suspicion.
Who would be the best bet to bring inside though?
Not me.
Well, considering it would be a diplomatic mission, I would need a bodyguard, William, and I would need someone who is able to slip off if the assassination were to actually take place.
If you guys can hold off for about 2 days, I can probably get the schematics for the manor.
And the guards.
Oh, that would help.
You said the guards keep you safe?
Yes, the guards, especially Officer Arvis.
Arvis.
Yes,
So,
he's usually the one that comes and picks up the weapons.
okay. Do you feel like a lot of the guards aren't?
None of
super
them are
loyal?
happy here.
None of them are happy here?
No.
So they're just here
Okay.
for a paycheck.
Yeah.
And then just do
Plus-
what they can.
If they try to leave anywhere else, they immediately get shot down.
Oh.
We're all prisoners here. We're held captive.
Well, it explains why you stayed here so long.
Oh yeah, I wasn't really sure.
If he can get the schematics,
That could
the
come
3
in
of you could sneak in if I could get him out in the open. I
Yes.
will take William with me under the guise of my bodyguard and tell him I am here for diplomacy from someone that I
Okay.
You can probably find some very able people if you look around the town. Fighters, wizards, sorcerers, stuff like that.
Okay.
I can give you a list, but I don't know if any of them are still alive. I haven't left my house in about 2 years.
Yeah, give us like your top picks.
Hey, you look a little pale there, buddy.
Yeah, I haven't seen sunlight in a few days.
The more I'm thinking about this, a full-on coup might not actually be as hard as I was originally thinking.
Yeah, I don't think
The
so.
only issue is the giant.
That is an issue, but
Well,
enough
What
people.
do you?
the problem is, after every month he comes back with a new giant.
So what happens to the old giants?
They go back home.
Well,
what I'm thinking is if we cause a big enough, I guess, commotion outside of the manor, maybe he'll send a giant.
It would have to be inside the manor.
Inside the manor? So nothing gets him outside of there.
Well, then problem solved.
You break in.
No. If we can't get in, keep him from leaving. If he will not send the giant out, then they're effectively trapped.
That is true.
The town guard, how is he even in power?
He has an elite force inside that enforces his laws.
So-
Even the guards are afraid of them. If you can take them out, it'll be pretty much easy pickings for him.
We could just lock them all into the castle. They can't get out.
That's what I'm saying. We trap them in the castle. Eventually they will starve, surrender, or the giant will get sick of it and come out.
How long do you think it'll take him to be starved out? Like, if he's in a castle? I mean, yeah, I know. Like, I'm sure food spoils a lot quicker this time, you feel me? But, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
That
if he
depends
comes
on the
back,
castle.
if he comes back with a new giant every month, I don't believe the giants are here willingly for an extended period of time.
yeah, no.
How long before the giant gets sick of it and leaves?
Do you think you can convince a giant?
I think a couple of months, if we can convince everyone to keep them barricaded in.
Well, maybe if we talk to Orpheus, we can get some more information.
Yeah. Maybe like an idea, because this is more like
Guess what?
tools. We need like an idea now.
Yeah.
We need a plan of action.
Like maybe he knows, maybe he's heard something about the time that he leaves coming up soon. Maybe.
My thought is, if we get enough people, you wouldn't even have to worry about barricading. If you get enough people, you can storm it.
That's true, they're only keeping magic out.
Good luck trying to get these people to get off their lazy asses. Only person that can do that is Margova.
Would you know where
Margova
Margova is?
Margova stays in the northern part of town. Usually he makes his rounds at night, trying to give out as much food as he can to other people from his lands.
I can help with that.
I think that would be a good
It
start.
may take us a little bit of time, but I do believe that.
So who do they generally send to abduct people who are trying to help?
His elite force. Only reason why they haven't gotten Margova is because he's technically conscripted to the guards.
So they send
They send the exact people we are trying to kill to collect people
exactly.
because of disturbance.
We can catch them
We lay an
isolated. Yeah.
Yep. Just gotta make a few friends first.
Ooh, what about Arcturus?
Arcturus.
Arcturus, yeah.
Yeah, we gotta speak to Arphis and Margova. I think those are our top two.
Yeah.
Where did you say we could find Arcturus? I'm sorry.
Actually, if you stay here for a night, he's gonna be coming tomorrow. Pick up some weapons.
Okay. Do you have the room for us? If you don't mind.
You guys are more than welcome to stay here. Any friends of Reno is friends of mine, or acquaintances.
I believe I will catch a quick rest and go out and collect information in the evening.
That sounds good.
It would make it easier with one or two people splitting off on their own.
Yeah, probably good if I pull up.
Yeah, because you can sneak real easily.
Yeah.
Aw.
Right.
Yeah, you feel me.
You want I can grow you like a tree or a bush or something?
No, I get all the sustenance I need.
Okay.
Guards usually bring me food.
Okay.
Have you tried the orange bushes though?
Of course.
Nothing like normal oranges, I promise you.
Well, why don't you guys get some rest? We'll talk more about planning tomorrow.
Sounds good. Orpheus. Margova.
So I guess us two are gonna go
I'm
ahead
just
and go
picturing
out
like
about.
a bunch of
Well-
peasants, just like a fucking fire ant hill.
We're gonna end the session
I
here.
felt awful. I felt so bad.
We've been going for about 3 hours now.
Have we?
Yeah, so we're gonna end the session here. Next week we're gonna kick off with
We did.
you guys
Next
going to
week
bed.
we overthrow the government.
Civil
In
War.
the game. Yeah, I don't
we
want
gotta
no.
point that
I don't want
out.
no
We gotta point
part.
that out. Real shit, real shit.
You shut up.
All right, guys, thank you for joining us on episode 6. I know we had a lot of tangents, a lot of issues with Andromeda here, but we hope to see you guys next week on episode 7, where we try to overthrow the government in game.
Yeah, in-game.
In-game.
This is a very bad time to say
In-game.
something like
In-game.
that.
This
It-
This
it
is a very
much
bad
so
time.
is.
Yeah.
We're reenacting.
No,
the-
no, we're
We're
not.
not reenacting
No, we're not.
anything.
No, we're not.
This is completely fresh, off top.
You join
Stop,
him.
stop,
You
stop.
join him in the shut up bubble.
It's just the French Revolution all over again.
All right,
That
guys.
didn't end well. Stop it.
All right, everybody, say bye.
Bye.
Appreciate y'all for watching.
Had a headache when I woke up, 'cause I had 2 glasses of wine. You left me on the porch and I said I was fine. And I had a dream that you died, where you said it was all in my mind. So I believed you, and I woke up fine. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing. I've been thinking about how we fight. I bought cigarettes for the first time. Had a dream where I couldn't find the lights. Stuck on the roof of a house that I don't like. You got angry 'cause it was your fault. I thought if I tried hard enough we would both fall. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing to me. flew to New York. You watched the traffic behind me. I'd follow you, there's no one. But the heat's too much for me. You drove past the base, you told me about the police. I didn't sleep. My room feels empty now. How long till you come around? You moved away from your apartment. I lied to your friends for a couple months. You said you've lied to them a while before. I felt bad, I couldn't do more. My room feels empty now. How long till you come Had a headache when I woke up, 'cause I had 2 glasses of wine. You left me on the porch and I said I was fine. And I had a dream that you died, where you said it was all in my mind. So I believed you, and I woke up fine. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be 'cause landing feels like nothing. I've been thinking about how we fight. I bought cigarettes for the first time. Had a dream where I couldn't find the lights. Stuck on the roof of a house that I don't like. You got angry 'cause it was your fault. I thought if I tried hard enough we would both fall. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing. To me. I've been trying to throw out these things that I know. I'm unwinding. I've been uptight for too long. I'll stop lying. Apologize for it all. Tell me it's not my fault. My slate is clean. I'm evergreen. Do you recognize me? I realize with all these lies, maybe you'll see me cry for the first time. For the first time. I got time.